Time to end this! Now watch it! Anyone who opposes me will be destroyed. Anyone who opposes me will be destroyed.
All right, bet. Lock in. That is a Smelly Bomb charge. Charge coming in from Team 2. Again, if you don't know what a charge is, the next point is worth 2 if Kuro gets the win.
Because you can see when the heavy's happening. We're about to see the flip. Yep.
Nice. Here's it. Sir. Yes, sir. Got him with a low there. Good confirms here coming in from Thabit. Are they going to go into level 1? No. Oh, but the shimmy is going to catch him out. Thabit popping up with the level 2. Hold the neutral, my child. Reversal immediately. Just driving, taking out that drive gauge. Hit him with the low. Okay, there.
Oh, what an air gun.
Thabit with a big confirm here, though. A little scary, big perfect parry. Looks like Thabit locked in. Got the download. Was this a mistake? It's looking like it was. Big damage coming in here.
I've never seen the slide frame jump.
Oh, brother!
Great fucking job.
Almost
You shut down your charge.
Got a little confident there. And now, Thabit turning it around.
Nah, I got hit. I was like, where is it going?
Reversal, get blocked again, and Thabit is on point right now. I think the mental damage that he's done to Kuro is getting to them. Kuro, close. There's something coming up. There's 7 silver letters, and there they are, the perfect. Here comes the level 2, though. The child, hold the neutral. Big throw. Spike trying to burn out that meter. There it is again. It got him with the low, walking away. Out here yet again. Let's see what happens. Jumping in. Big boot. What a confirm and delay.
Usually you see Kaba when you see things like that. That was nice.
Damn,
and because it's just one hit,
yeah,
50%
with,
or so.
Yeah, with the heavy kick too, yeah, so basically no scaling. Big damage there from Capricious. And here comes a pressure, flash kick near the corner, both of them close to burnout.
It worked.
Back in the corner again. Good confirm here coming from Capricious. Can he make it happen? What a combo level. Yes, sir. Messiah, definitely a member of the Burnout Boys. Nice pickup again from Raging Demon DI, but no uncheck for you.
Clean.
Mosh pit ready. That should be enough to get the kill here, as long as they don't drop it. There it is. He has to find a way to get in. Nice neutral jump. There we go.
They did almost go level 3.
Yup. There it is. Low, but could not get a confirm there. Anti-air again. Azuna drop. Should get the level 3 here if they want it. I don't think they need it. No, they didn't have to do it. Blocking it. Yeah.
Very good.
Big jump in there coming from Rage and catching the crouching heavy punch for once. Big damage here into level 3. Yes, sir. There it is. Oh my gosh, the overheads. Level 2 is still an option. Just a
What an option.
Ross. Condor Spire. Get the cross up there. No confirm into level 2 though. A little difficult. What a whiff punish coming from Raging Demon. Are they gonna get the kill off this?
They might be able to go level 1. They don't need it.
Very good.
Oh gosh. Very scary here. Still alive for Mosh Pit. Nice pickup again. Like you said, the jump backs.
Yeah.
Level 3? No, nothing from Raging.
Yeah, you want to set up one more situation?
Oh my god, big hit here again. Level 2, I think he blocked it. Yes, sir! Level 3 Raging Demon. What a shutdown. Oh, command grab, you weren't ready. The slowest command grab in the game that is just too fast. The jump over. Yes, sir.
Level 2.
I think that's a pickup.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Feedback him, feedback
On
him.
screen. Oh my gosh, there's a switch up again. Nice EXDP. Shut it down. Got him in the corner. The jump back rainbow ball. No anti-air. Is that a confirm into level 3? Pause. And now Fidel on the left. Blockbuster John on the right. Here we go. Big $10. Good luck, monkeys. All right, thank you, Frieza. for the $10. And a perfect kick. Not afraid
There's
to let
power
it
in like, yeah, committing.
big damage here. Gonna spend
Right
it.
off.
Gonna have a full stick of butter here for this last game.
I've seen a couple of things I have not seen other Bison players do already.
Oh my gosh, he tried to go for a
my
big
God.
call out there. What a hit here coming from Fidel. Bomb planted. Donkey kick, just let it rock, and that is death here for
He ain't
Blockbuster.
dropping this one.
Yes, sir,
I
bet for your life.
said that and it looked like he dropped. I was so fucking sure he dropped.
Almost coming in. Nice jump in there from Blockbuster John. No one home though. One mix here potentially. Psycho Crusher. I think this might be death. Yeah, level 2. That is it. Fidel with a big victory.
Fucking mind game.
I think that's the first time I've ever beaten John in a set. And I'm
You're the best.
actually proud of it. That's what I really want to
Especially
say.
because you were expressing such a lack of confidence. I was like, uh-oh.
We got this, boys.
Say, one more chance for both teams, right? Especially for Team 2.
Alright, what's it gonna be?
You're my goddamn motherfucking rematch.
Here we go. Come on,
You
Division
want
3.
D3? D3. D3.
Division
They're not, they're just gonna keep spinning?
4.
I would love D2.
All out there from Capricious, keeping the charge too. I like it, I like it. Solid stuff there. Okay, big throw. Upside down kick. Anti-air. Boom! Yeah, okay, no uncheck this
You
time.
don't have the frames for that. Yep.
Dude, the drop! Oh no! I think he's trying to go for something there to maybe go into level 3, but I think he's just a bit too late. Not gonna matter here, and I think that's a perfect on the board as well! You cut off the booms? That's crazy, Steph. This could be the ender of this exhibition, or Capricious can force us into another critical division. What's gonna happen? So scary. Booms. Good. Listen, I know I'm choking up on this match right now too. That's just crazy. Nice tech there from Dubs. No perfect parry that time.
Yeah, no, that was actually working for Capricious, looking for those like parry anti-airs and getting a lot of damage.
I got these booms, man. Perfect.
Yeah, so much health lost just trying to get in.
My man is perfect up. Ooh! There was a parry there.
Oh, that.
Capricious right now again. Doing what he can. Dubs needs to get in. Dubs needs something. Oh. Big hit here from Capricious. Not confirming it into much, but the throw. One more mix. Gosh, anything here. Jumping out. Scary stuff. Oh, perfect again.
Nice.
I'm in the corner though. DI, the stun. Does he have enough to
If
get the
they do
kill?
The right combo, they might have to go for the one.
One more guess. The low, and Dubs is able to clutch it out.
Good shit, bro.
We're going back to the wheel, boys. Blessed be the wheel. Let me make sure it's pulled back up. I apologize. Here we go. One more spin. Who's going back up?
I want that fucking rematch. Give it to me.
The most
Oh,
boring.
they're not gonna give it to me. I gotta run to the bathroom real quick.
I'm gonna fucking run if I don't get it. I swear to God.
Wants it. He needs it. That's a Division 3 he wants. It's not gonna matter though, because Division 2 will be our final games here tonight.
Yeah, this is easy.
Nope. That's crazy.
Damn. Kids
Oh,
here.
what a whip on
He-
Ivor's jab.
Oh, jumping blind ball. I don't know if that was close to being plus. A little scary. Going in heavy into the Blanca ball. Level 2. EXTP was ready that time.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is gonna
This
be
makes
some
this about to
damage.
go crazy.
The child. Hold this. DI, nice jump out there from DJ. He was ready. Oh my gosh. Block. It's gonna be huge. Level 3.
Level 3?
Yes. Yes, amazing option here. It's one more hit here. What is Galaxy Brain gonna do? Is he gonna spend that meter?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you knew. Oh my god, here comes the Jin Rise level 1!
Another one of those. What was the whip on it?
And that was
Good
scary
shit,
though.
good
That was
shit.
scary
Good
though.
shit.
Great fucking
That is it.
We got him.
Let's go.
That is
Mind games, they
it!
winning.
That's it. I didn't have to
That's
win.
the
Look at
mind
that.
games, baby.
Live from it. Wait, I gotta say what. Immediately into the sub. Thank you so much, Cassius.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, amazing timing. Amazing timing.
It couldn't be better.
Completely destroying the intro. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the sub. Live from STB headquarters, we welcome you to the premier 5v5 team event, Stream Team Battle, held right here on Twitch TV/Stream Team Battle X. Brother, it is modern versus classic. We've visited this. I think this is our third time now doing this event.
Yes, maybe it is, I believe.
Yeah, and
it's
so
third or fourth, one of the two.
Yeah, we're getting there, and it's been pretty close. I think I want to say modern took it last time. I gotta go back. I gotta go back and see the rules. You know, I didn't check. It's been a hot minute since we've done this, and I want to go back. But new teams on both sides, right? You know, we haven't had the same teams for Team Classic, Team Modern, but the Modern Discord has pulled up, and they are ready to eliminate Team Classic here tonight and prove that Modern is the best button scheme and that everyone should switch over to it, and that Classic is a way of the past. So they say. I'm Hispanic at the Disco, and I am joined here tonight, though, by Erebus. My brother, how are you doing?
Me. I am doing good tonight. How are you, Hispanic?
I'm doing great, man. I'm hyped tonight. I'm ready to go. You know, big thing real quick before we move into our matches. We finally have a Matcherino. I have locked in and actually made a Matcherino because I'm not, I'm a big idiot. And I'm lazy. But we have a Matcherino. It's ! Matcherino if you ever want to donate. Don't have any claims or anything like that just yet. We're working on it. But if you want to donate anything, that is now our new setup. We're doing Matcherino. Just a bit easier. And saves me a lot of extra time post STBs as well. Tracking people down. But let's start yapping. Here's our lineup here tonight. We got as you can see, we got Team Modern on the left and Team Classic on the right. Real quick before we go into the individual matches, Erebus, anything here that you see interesting beforehand?
Nothing jumps out at me. I mean, seeing Fallen Conscript in Division 3 is kind of wild. But
listen, man,
nothing explodes at me. Should I be noticing something?
I mean, there's a Modern Dulcim here tonight.
There is.
You know, so definitely something I've never seen, that I've personally never seen before. So I'm excited to see that Modern Dulcim here. I mean, we've seen Shadow Ace quite a bit. We've seen plenty of Modern Lukes, Mai, and Lily, right? These are kind of common Modern characters, but Dulcim I feel like is definitely not one. But let's get
Dulcim is one of those characters that, I don't know, does he even work on Modern?
That's a good question.
He already has a hard time playing the game.
Listen, you know,
now you give him more restrictions.
Listen, man,
it's
hard mode. It's hard mode. He doesn't even have modern reactions because his level 1 is not invincible.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's
you gain all of the nerfs that Modern gives you, and you lose the one benefit of instant supers.
Yeah, it is a little wild.
The Dark Souls boss of Street Fighter characters, honestly, like.
Yep. But let's head on over here to the matchups real quick and pull up. Here we got our first matchup here tonight, Division 5. We got Ray Skywalker with the Modern Luke taking on Jazz Enjoyer playing Honda. Sorry, Honda looks a little tiny here. It's actually because of we get a lot of the PNGs and everything from CFN directly. So blame Capcom for making Honda like super tiny.
Why is he like a garden gnome?
Might need a refresh. I got you, Steph. Let me go ahead and hit the refresh. There we go. Nope, still tiny, but I think there is updated matchup results though. So that is what we got. It's Fidel on Honda. There you go.
It's just Fidel.
Oh my gosh. But going into it first, you talks, man. What are your thoughts on this matchup specifically?
Honestly, I haven't really played this from the Honda side all that much, but I mean, I've played plenty of Luke. I honestly don't find it to be too bad, especially playing Modern Luke. The one big problem, especially for people like just starting to learn the matchup, is going to be headbutt, and it's going to be butt slam. And Modern makes it so that those aren't problems anymore. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen if Jazzinger is going to try and run the headbutt butt slam offense, or if they're going to try and slow things down, try and force Ray to make more mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely, I mean, Modern in general, and this will be something that you're going to hear us repeating quite a bit here as we go down this lineup, is going to be one of those things where you have to play, like, the way a character like Zangief forces you to play differently, right? You play a little bit slower, right? Depending on your character, you might play a little bit more methodically against a character like Zangief, right? Not trying to make yourself unsafe in his face, right? Because the threat of command grab is always there. But with Modern, right, the things you're looking for generally, like, it's a lot harder to DI a Modern player, right? 'Cause especially if they have super, there's always that possibility that they will be able to react with that one button, you know, level 1, level 2, or level 3, right? And then, like you said, right, instant air, you know, instant anti-airs as well, always an option, right? You can input them as Modern, but just having them on one button on top of that, especially against like Honda, right, who has a pretty fast headbutt, the butt slam, right, having that on reaction at all times ready to go, also very beneficial. So we'll see how this one goes from the looks of the matchups. Obviously, in terms of sets, neither of these players have ever played on STB, is their first time, but in terms of matchups, these are our actual matchup, you know, and win rates. This is their overall win rate, and then their matchups against that specific character. And from the looks of it,
some unfortunate numbers.
Yeah, it's a little rough.
I'm looking at that 12.5%. Now that could be hasn't fought a lot of Honda, maybe lost to the Hondas in like Platinum, because I mean there aren't a lot of Hondas, like lost before, maybe learning how to deal with Honda.
Right.
But we'll there definitely is that. So I mean I'm curious. I mean maybe Ray is gonna bring the heat.
Hey, like both, I know for a fact both these teams have been training real hard, so we'll see how this one goes. But moving into Division 4, we got Panos taking on Captain Dax. We got Dulcim versus Marissa. And I genuinely, it's interesting because you see here Captain Dax with a 90% win rate. Again, not a lot of Dulcims, like you've mentioned, right? Not a lot of Dulcims on ranked either. So we don't know how many matchups in general that Captain Dax has had. Maybe this is at least probably more than like 20, at least in terms of the percentages, I would assume, around there. But we don't know, right? And Panos, though, also has a over 50% win rate against Marissa's. So it's going to be an interesting one to see how both these players kind of deal with this. Again, I'm not entirely sure what Dulcim loses either in Modern. I'd have to look it up.
Yeah, I haven't labbed Modern Dulcim, but a quick question. Are the master rates that we're showing current master rates, like for this phase? Or
yeah, for this phase right now.
Okay, so I'd be looking at Panos then, because being in like around like the 1650 range this early in the phase can be kind of hard. Because you run into a lot of more seasoned players at the start of the phase. And I mean, that number shows that Panos is beating some of these players.
It's true.
So maybe they got some secret tech.
It's true. It is.
I mean, we could have something crazy happen.
It could be something. I'm definitely excited for this one. This one's gonna be, you know, I mean, it's literally the Zangief. It's effectively like a parallel to Zangief Dulcim, right? You know, at least Marissa does have a lot more ways of getting in, right? You know, the Superman punch. You know, she has Gladius at least to deal with, like, you know, a lot of floating. But heavy, you know, heavy punch goes pretty low, and I've seen it clip Marissa even when they're in Gladius. So I'm interested to see how Dax plays this one, and I'm interested to see how a Modern Dulcim plays as well, because it'll definitely be a different experience for sure. But
absolutely.
But moving into Division 3, we got Shadow Ace pulling up against Fallen Conscript. And I want to say that these two have played before, I want to say, and I believe Shadow Ace would won. Shadow Ace actually, I think I'm trying to think, I think he's only lost, he was undefeated in Stream Team League, and he has 2 set losses here, but they were a while ago. He's been cooking up pretty hard. This is why I'm actually putting him up against a higher level person. Shadow Ace does not play ranked. He plays it a bit, but he doesn't like go super far up. And I know he could make it to like 1800 if he tried with his Jamie. If not, at least like high 1700s. He's a very, very solid.
Yeah, Shadow Ace is incredibly strong.
And so pushing up against, you know, Ed, right? This matchup I think is gonna be a little weird. But what are your thoughts on this one?
So honestly, I think this one isn't horrible for Jamie. He has pretty alright ways of moving across the screen, which is going to be the big factor against Ed. Because Ed's buttons defensively now are not as good as they were. So if Shadow Ace is able to try and get like a quick advantage and try and force Conscript into the corner, maybe get a read on how Conscript wants to play defense in those kinds of situations, it could prove to be very beneficial.
Right. And we'll see how that changes. Obviously, Bakai, especially modern Bakai, gonna be pretty easy to go through those fireballs and some snatchers as well. So I'm excited to see the adaptations from both these players.
So does it go through Snatcher?
I believe it
thought
does.
it
That's a good question. Now I'm
I know light kick. It goes under light kick, but medium
Hmm.
kick, which is the one that Edit's gonna
Goes
use
lower,
the most.
right.
Yeah,
True.
because it hits like the ground.
But it is considered a projectile, is it not?
It is.
Technically,
Yeah.
Yeah, so it should work theoretically. Now I'm thinking I gotta live it. My assumption is yes. So we'll see. I'm telling you, if someone knows, it's Shadow Ace and he's gonna do it. So definitely be on the lookout for that one. And going into Division 2, we got Yimbo playing that Modern Mai, taking on K7 SLR, or K7, pulling up with the Aki. And this is the second time we've had K7 on. Last time they played, they were leading a team during one of our EX Dojo matches, and it was a really, really good game. It was 5-4, as you can see. Off the top of my head, I'm forgetting who it was against. I think it was Integra, I want to say, that he fought against. Very, very close match between both of them. Very, very solid. And looking up at the matchups here, just between them both, I mean, it's looking like K7, when I messaged them, they're like, yeah, I could use more, I need more Mai experience, so I'm totally down to do this. And then I'm looking at this, and they already have a 60% win rate against Mai's. So
70% overall too.
Yes, exactly. So very, very scary Aki player coming up here. But Yimbo, I know it's, again, ignore the master rates for now because we just had a reset. Yimbo did reach 1900, and so did K7, right?
Okay.
So both very experienced players and very, very scary players to look forward to. But any specific thoughts on this matchup between both of them? And big thanks to
the music play real quick.
You're good. Big thanks to Turbs. Thank you so much. Go ahead.
I hate this as Mai.
Mhm.
Aki's fireball is really good. Of course, she has dive, so Mai really can't charge a fireball. If she tries to charge a fan and the Aki player sees that, she's just gonna get hit.
Right.
So you have to be incredibly careful as Mai when you're trying to navigate like how you want to play your like kind of far mid-screen pressure, because you can't just flow chart it, which is all I do with Mai because that character is broken. But I think maybe Modern could help that a little bit. I'm not sure. I'm interested to see how Yimbo deals with the matchup because I can always use more info.
All right,
I hate fighting Aki.
We will
Yuck.
see. We will see. I mean, again, like you said, lots of good anti-fireball tools. She's usually throwing a fireball on screen anyways, which is kind of Mai's bane, unless she's, because she wants to throw her out first. So maybe that slow fireball here and whatnot will make a difference. We'll see. We'll see. But moving on to Division 1, we got the modern, I think arguably the best modern, well, definitely the best modern Lily in NA, and potentially best Lily NA outside of maybe Chakotay. Sizen, very, very solid Lily pulling up here. Pulling up against Kepler, though, Pulse's very own Kepler, playing Mai. So, see, this is a matchup I've definitely seen, and I personally know it's not very fun for Mai. Just because of Condor Spire, kind of, obviously since Uncharged Fan loses to normal hits, Spire tends to clear that, especially once it has Windstock. So I'm curious to see
you don't
how.
even need NDX.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how Kepler kind of plays around this one, especially against Sizen, who's gonna have, Windstocks kind of being pulled up and just being able to kind of clear the screen whenever they throw a fan. So anti-airs are going to be important here, right? Getting in on Lily and playing around her buttons are going to be important. I do think, though, Mai definitely has some of the best buttons to punish crouching heavy punch against Lily with her own heavy punch and heavy kick. So how, they play around those buttons is going to be very, very important.
I absolutely agree. I honestly think that's what it's probably going to boil down to, how they interact in the neutral game and who plays it a little bit cleaner and who decides to maybe play a little more reserved, let the other person try and get their offense, because these are both characters that are very much in your face at all times. I mean, especially Lily, she has no defense. She doesn't have a DP. She has supers, which is nice, but they're slow. So there could be some problems in that regard.
Yep. Well, we will find out here tonight, as that is our final match, potentially, depending on how the scores go of the night. That is the captain's fight. But if you are unaware of how STB works and how the point system works and how it's run, watch this quick little guide. Stream Team Battle X is a 5-on-5, 1st to 15 team event that is open to all players across all experience levels. Players compete in divisions of similar level, and their score in the set is added to their team's overall score. Teams have respective voice chats where they are encouraged to coach, collaborate, and cheer each other on throughout the event. The first 4 divisions are 1st to 3, and last division is 1st to 5. Surrendering a perfect costs a point for your team's score, adding to the unpredictability and excitement. If neither team hits 15 by the end of Division 1, we then spin a Wheel of Fire that randomly selects one of the divisions for an instant run back. This set is run as a 1st to 5 or until one team reaches 15. If neither team hits 15 by the end of the 1st to 5, then the wheel is spun again until a team wins. One final wrinkle is the charge mechanic. Once per event, if you're on a hot streak or feeling desperate, you may declare your next game to be charged, which gives you an additional point if you win the game, but you'll lose a point from your team's overall score if you lose, so handle it with care. Lastly, if this looks fun, join the Discord. We run this event in both Tekken and Street Fighter, and we're always looking for new players and want everyone to get a chance to participate. Thank you, and enjoy the event. Well, you know, we're back. Let me move us on to the right thing. Let's go to the thing that everyone really comes here for. You know, if you're a returning viewer, you know what this is. If you're new, let me explain it. This is the Gambling Ram. This is our little fun betting system that we have where you bet completely and utterly real money that is completely true, and you will definitely get after this event is over. You won't, unfortunately. The bank always runs out of your money. But if you would like to bet and see if you can be God's greatest gambler, if you can be the greatest gambler on the Gambling Ram, it is !bet space the player's name that you see above, or 1 for the player 1 side, or 2 for the player 2 side, space the amount you want to bet. You always start with $1,000. There are no you can't get it back. If you fail, you're out. So you know, don't mess up. And if you'd like to cancel your bet, yeah, keep gambling. If you mess up though, you can press !cancel to cancel your bet and then re-bet if you need to. And if you need to know what your balance is, it's !balance. And if you win, there's a cool little animation here at the end, courtesy of Andy, that he has made. And if you're Spilly Bob, you get a special one because he's our GOAT at the moment, our greatest gambler.
The greatest gambler of all time. And
if you would like to put a win quote, if you think you're going to win, it's !win quote, space, whatever you want to type in. If not, it'll be whatever the last thing is you put in. There are 3 rules, though. There are 3 rules of the Gambling Ram that you must abide by. Number 1, always bet on the homie. Number 2, always go all in. And number 3,
always bet on Geef.
If there's yep, exactly. If there's a Geef on screen, you always bet on Geef. So, how you interpret
out very well.
Exactly. How you interpret that is up to you. So get your bets in now while you can. It's a lot of fun. So, as tradition though, Erebus, since you are guest commentator here tonight, you will bet first, and I will bet opposite of you. Who are you going on?
I am going to be putting my money on Jazz Enjoyer.
Ooh.
I'm putting money on Honda.
All right, all Honda. Modern got buffed. I'm seeing all chat is popping off right now. Luke gang. All right. So I will go all in. So I will bet 1 all. Is Team 1 or Team 2 Modern? Team 1 is Team Modern. If you could look on the screen, FGC chat, I love you, FGC, but you gotta read. You see right there, it says Team Modern.
I can't do that.
It literally says Team Modern and Team Classic right underneath the sides. I will make fun of you. I can't read, my bad. Sorry, the left side is Team Modern, the right side is Team Classic. I played Ken once, I forfeited my ability to read. Understandable. Oh, and I didn't even notice. Someone already put $10 on the Matcherino. Mr. Noodles! Thank you so much for the $10 into the Matcherino already, my goat. I like watching... I
love to see it.
I like watching monkeys fight. Let's go. You know what? It's a slap fest tonight. It always is.
I was going to say, this is always slap boxing.
Exactly. So I hope everyone got their bets in. I'm going to quit yapping. Let's get into our first match here tonight. Move us on over to the waiting room. Get us out of the screen. And get ready. Predictions right now. Obviously, you said Jazz Enjoyer. You're hard locked on that. You know, what are you thinking? 3-1? 3-0?
I'm thinking 3-2. I think that it's going to be a tough fight.
All right. Oh, they're in. Look how ready they are. Look at these players. Oh, I do not want to leave that queue, please. I love Street Fighter spectating. That whenever you click on it, it like changes where the buttons are the moment someone gets in there.
Yep.
Just change that, please. Please change that.
Just give us a button we can hover and hit to spectate. Just
Exactly.
automatically.
If you guys would like to donate anything to these players, I actually need to edit this screen as well. My dummy head forgot, but we do have a Matcherino. It's !Matcherino. If you'd like to donate anything, we always appreciate it. These players are cooking up. Doodles, again, thank you so much for the first donation. Here we go.
We're moving at hypersonic speeds.
You know, we gotta lock in, gotta catch up.
Ray seemingly off to a very, very strong start here. Looking at a potential perfect.
See, you already said it, right? You immediately say and you curse them, right? Whenever you bring that up, but and there it is. Already got the trade, which is big.
That's the point. My money is on Honda. I want the perfect not to happen.
Fair enough, fair enough. And Sadgeef, thank you so much for the raid.
Ooh.
Welcome, welcome.
Did you see the headbutt whiff punish the fireball?
That was nasty. Oh, the butt slam, and they weren't ready.
Represent those options. He's not gonna
I called it.
Listen,
I'm sorry, I had to commentate this, Chris, so my gambling can continue.
remember, it's one of us is getting the blessing tonight. One of us is, right? So
One of us.
you know, if you win this, you have anything you say will happen. That is the truth. But right now, Jazz looking really good with a great whip punish there. And that's gonna be enough to get the kill into level 3. Watch.
That was clean.
Watch it.
Unfortunately, they did eat that one hit, so the perfect didn't happen. Team Modern not starting off with a -1. Definitely where you don't want to be. Asgard just playing it clean.
Yeah,
Playing some
pretty
clean
good.
Honda.
Great start right there. You know, looked a little scary that first game, right? Like you mentioned, already in the corner, but they turned it around. That was a great comeback there that first round. And then obviously getting that first game win here. And right now, Ray, find a way to get past this Honda.
I see the attempt to perfect carry. I respect it. Asgard getting in though.
Yeah, I tried to suppress her and call it a button there, but the heavy chop, man. Heavy punch came in clutch there. Shut that down.
Good button. I like how that sound effect timed perfectly with the shoulder connecting.
Oh, brother!
These reset. Oh my god.
These
regular
these command grab resets are nasty. Jazz already, what, 3 for 3 with these now. Ray gonna have
3
to
for
find
3 on the command grab resets.
Yeah, Ray gonna have to find a way. And these are true guesses, right? He's ending up doing them on plus frames, right? It's not like he's trying to steal his churn at negative frames or anything like that.
Yeah.
Nice
Honestly, it would be even more scary if that were the case.
That's true. Listen, man, Hondas, when they lock in and they get that glue going, oh no, the drop, but no punish.
Oh, no combo.
Yeah, the combo drop there.
Opted not to go for anything crazy there. Wanted to keep it simple, but unfortunately did drop.
Oh man, that was the modern anti-air there, and it did not go horizontal enough to catch Jazz in the corner.
Not quite. I do like the idea though. The reaction was there, just not at the right range.
Yeah, good cancel there. Great.
Yeah, I reset.
Gonna be enough to get the kill here, so long as they don't drop it. Oh no! Wow.
Yeah, take it around.
Reactions.
Nice.
I'm surprised that hit.
I think they walked past it. I think they walked past it and they flipped. The character flipped and it switched it to a level 2 instead of a level 1. So it worked out.
So. It works.
Yeah.
If it works, you don't question it. That's
Yeah.
just how it is.
Hey, listen, we take those. Yeah,
Especially when you win because of it. That's even better.
of course. But you know, honestly, at the end of the day, Jazz pretty happy with that. You know, Ray gonna have to work to get that meter back, which they're already doing. Nice back throw here.
Good back throw. Jazz trying to get the offense started, but Ray not letting it happen with the DP ripping the anti-air as well.
Ray looking a lot more comfortable now, catching these anti-airs. What a whip punish here, though, from Jazz. We go for the
I
headbutt.
like the awareness there as well.
Level
This
3.
is going to be burnout.
Yeah, but not burnout. Very close to it for sure. Yep, just
it's not burnout.
yeah, just a pixel away. Jazz, though, you're playing Honda. Very easy to get that. There's the DI. Got the burnout at least.
DI. Good anti-air.
Back throw, get back in the corner.
Okay.
Got the modern reactions, though. Gotta be so careful.
Yeah, you gotta be careful about DIing in those situations. No headbutt to anti-air. It's the combo.
Looking for something here right now. Playing it slow, and there's the headbutt to close it out.
Lull them to sleep, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Just
No,
dose
okay,
it.
hey, we want to go before we go again. Yeah, do we want to charge here? It's up.
We could. He's watching them.
We believe in you, Brad.
Or he's watching them.
They're gonna charge?
I think. Do you want to go for it? Or
It's too late.
You can go for it.
now.
We up
Seven-
to
one-
it. Oh, alright.
Okay, well, they were discussing it and they said it. Let me see. I don't see it in their chat. I think Kepler's putting it in now.
I think they decided not to do it.
Looks like they didn't do it. Okay. So looks like no charge. Maybe I think maybe Brad, you know, I think Jazz Enjoyer maybe would have said maybe just wait, you know. I'll get the win, but you know, just be careful. They fumbled the charge.
They fumbled the charge. That's the last thing you want to do. You waste your charge.
Hey man, charge early can be dangerous, but we've seen it work, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, yep, no, Ray though, great first round here. Again though, Jazz already got that 2-0 right now.
Ray looking a lot more confident than they were before. And now the pressure's on.
Yep, they're close to burnout, which is a little scary, especially against Honda. Nice neutral jump there. Did not get the heavy punch after, though. Nice whiff punish is coming in from Ray. There's the catch. Level 3, spending it. Yeah, this is close, sending him to Memphis. I don't know if this kills, though.
They're not going to kill quite yet.
Yeah. That Honda health coming
We're
in
looking at a
clutch.
potential perfect here.
Man, I didn't want to say it. And there it is!
Perfect.
Huge, perfect.
Perfect.
Yes,
Stealing
sir.
a point.
Point taken away.
Team Class.
Indeed. Throw some point takens in the chat, please. Point takens. That is point taken away from team 1 or team 2, I should say. Now tied up 1-1. But still got a couple games. Let's see. It looks like the team backing off to maybe talk some strategy.
push back.
Good thing they didn't charge.
It's true. It's true. Yeah. If they had charged, that would have been 2 points. That would have lost there. That would have been nothing.
Holy shit, thank you guys. You guys are keeping me grounded right now.
Let's go. Great stuff.
There you go. That's what the
Despite
team.
losing the point, Jazz Enjoyer does still only need one more to take the set.
Yeah, if they take it, it'll only be 2. It'll be 2-1 in terms of team points, right? It's not the end of the world for team 1.
Not at all.
But,
Being down by 1 point, you can change that like nothing.
Exactly. Perfects are always still something that can come out. No anti-air there coming from Jazz, but that butt slam. No anti-air from Ray either.
The headbutt. Good headbutt to check the driver.
Oh man, these
DP
ESDP.
doesn't want to hold that.
Exactly. These heavy these DPs have been actually pretty on point for Ray. I think they've only had like 1 called out so far. Okay, good combo here from Jazz. Gonna go for the headbutt, gonna go for the damage. Okay, got the sumo hands. Oh, no punish. Got a little bit of a hit there, and there's the command grab.
I was gonna say command grab will kill.
Woo. Set point here for Jazz. Can they close it out here?
Sundays.
All right, let's see. Oh, man, you see the Kara.
I like the threat. It's like, oh, am I gonna do it? Am I gonna do it?
4 for 4 on command grabs, actually, Max. So, I don't think a single one's been called out just yet. Good anti-air, but you are playing modern. Nice anti-air there from Jazz. Was ready that time.
There we go.
Finally seeing one from him. Nice whiff punish. Very solid.
Well. No conversion, though.
Yeah, that cancel window.
About.
Yeah, that cancel window was pretty tight on the heavy punch. Gotta be ready for it. Nice hit here, though. Gonna be a lot of damage. Could go for the burnout. Yes, sir. Gonna spend it all.
Yeah.
I think he's just dead.
That is death. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Jazz Enjoyer does take the set 3 on 1.
3 out of 3 on command grab. Somebody in chat says.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Jazz Enjoyer. Cleaning up.
Good.
Yeah, took that perfect, but still won the set, which is very important here. Let's go back here real quick, talk about this set real quick. What were your thoughts on, you start us off, man, what were your thoughts on this set?
So initially, my thinking was that Modern was going to propose a bit of a problem for the headbutt butt slam based offense, but I think maybe Ray wasn't super prepared for Honda, so the reactions weren't quite buttered up for tonight, which definitely cost a lot of neutral situations to be lost. And I honestly think that's probably what swayed the match, the amount of drive chip that Jazz Enjoyer was able to get by forcing the headbutts and butt slams to get blocked.
Yeah.
Definitely helped a lot.
Yeah, 100%. And I think the whiff punishes were very much on point there for Jazz and Joy as well. We saw a lot of really solid standing medium punch whiff punishes. You know, we saw some spaghetti on both sides, and that happens, right? Especially when you're in a tournament situation, it can be a little scary, right? You know, you want to keep your combos consistent, but you want to make them easy as well for yourself. You know, we got those tournament combos for a reason. But for the most part, I mean, both sides doing a really good job. I mean, we saw Ray in that the second half of that set, right? When they got that first game win, right? They felt more confident, like you were saying. They were getting more in. They're being more pressure, putting a lot more pressure on Jazz. You know, going for the crouching medium punch, going for the spacing traps, right? Especially once they got him into the corner. But Jazz again just did a really good job of just kind of settling down. You know, taking their time, getting out of the situation that they were in, right? Or if they lost that set, you know, ignore the mental and go straight into the next one. So great set from both these players. And this is definitely one I would love to see in Critical Division if we get it here tonight.
Yeah, the rematches are always nice because, I mean, it gives the players a little bit of time to reflect and think about the set that they played and what they could have changed and what they could have done better. And I mean, a lot of times what we see is, I mean, we see people make those comebacks in the Critical Division.
Indeed,
they get that intel, and that's just that little bit that they need to reverse what happened before, maybe.
Gotcha. And first off, with that, Ray will take the fall. Jazz will get himself a chest and a little reward here. And I gotta say, I just got an at from Sizen. They are charging for the next set for Panos versus Captain Dax before it even starts. They are opting to charge. That is how confident Panos is.
So much confidence in the modern Dalsum. I am here for it.
Dude, scary stuff. Scary stuff. So congratulations there, Jazz, for getting your first reward there on STB. Let's head over to the Gambling Ram real fast before we get into our next match here. Captain Dax. Captain Dax. They're up here against Panos. Again, get your bets in. Looks like the majority won, 13,000. I, unfortunately, have been cursed tonight. I will not have the commentator's blessing. I have the commentator's curse. You have the mandate from heaven, as we say here on STB. Erebus, who are you putting your money in on next?
I am putting my money on Panos.
Ooh, confidence. I see a lot of money going into Panos right now. Again, I want to reiterate, there is a charge activated already for Team Modern before we even get into this next match. So he's saying he's gonna cook them up. So Chicago Pope, give the mandate of heaven. Withdraw. Oh.
I mean, there's a non-zero chance that the Pope knows about Combo Breaker. So.
Time out. All right, wait 1 second. That's true, actually. Okay, withdraw.
Chicago.
Withdraw. I didn't see. We can see what happens. Can we do that mid-set? Yes. Okay. So Sizen's retracting the charge. They were unaware. They thought they had to do it before the set starts. You can do it mid-set. You have to do it before the game starts, specifically. So everyone who's watching on both teams and everyone here, you can charge whenever in a set. You could charge in the last game of the set. It could be 2-2, and right before that last game starts, and like you get a little bit of leeway of a couple seconds into it, right? But once that game starts, if it's already started, you can't charge after that. But if you charge, it'll opt for the next game instead. So just keep that in mind. If you think you're gonna cook, tell your person not to mash the rematch button. Tell them to wait, charge, and then go back in. So just keep that in mind. Anyways. Enough yapping from me. I think that is, I hope that's a good enough explanation. Again, exclamation point charge in the chat if you need another explanation as well. So, Erebus, who did you put your money in? Sorry, you said Panos, right?
Yeah, I put it on Panos.
All right, Panos. Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna move us on over here to the waiting room. Get us ready for this next one. Again, I want to just say real quick before we get into this next match, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Erebus as well for doing commentary with me. But if you would like to be a part of STB, if you'd like to play, if you're interested in these kinds of matches, if you want to pull a team together and play on these events, we do this every Friday. As long as we have an event ready, we do this every Friday. And anyone's allowed to join. It doesn't matter what your rank is. You can be gold, you can be platinum, you can be diamond, you can be master 2000, right? It does not matter. We will find a player that is of your skill level for you to play against and for you to train to fight against when you play. So please join the Discord. It's a lot of fun. If you don't have a team of friends to play with, every first Friday of the month is an open event. So it's open signups. I will put you in a team of other people that have signed up, and then you guys will play together. It's a lot of fun. So please pull up. Erebus here has played on Stream Team League. He's played in multiple different events. You know, he's cooked up. So, you know, you got
almost undefeated.
Almost, exactly.
Almost.
So cooking up, you know. So again, join up. It's a lot of fun. And again, if you guys would like to donate anything, please, it's !Matcherino in the chat. Please donate for these players. They're cooking up tonight. They're having a lot of fun. I want to make sure they get something here for playing tonight's Everything Matters. But now I'm done yapping. Let's get these players.
Times. They have a lot of faith in the modern Dhalsim.
Right.
And
There is no...
I'm interested as to why.
Yeah, I want to reiterate, there's no charge. There is no charge yet. So they did retract. They were unaware. I will give them this. It's fine. It is Sizen's first time playing. So he was not aware, but if Dax is cooking, I'm sure that they will pop that charge. So, or not Dax, sorry, Panos. So we'll see. But
we'll find out.
All right, you put your money on Panos. What's the set count?
I did.
What do you think?
You know, I'm gonna go ballsy. I'm gonna say 3-0.
Ooh. All right, you heard it here first, folks.
It's Marissa. I mean, she doesn't fight Dhalsim very well.
No, but it is modern Dhalsim. I'm so confused with this modern Dhalsim. This is such a it's such a like whiplash. It's really the best way of putting it. But here we go. Panos on the left, Dax on the right.
That's a minute. All right. Getting into the action here. Full charge Gladius into the block. Gonna drive reversal that. Try to deny the plus range from Marissa. That is where you're gonna be at most disadvantage with Dhalsim.
Yeah, indeed. It's gonna be something really scary. And look at Panos already getting so much of that meter back. Nice teleport there, but the drive rush heavy punch coming in. Here comes Dak. You're in the corner against Marissa with no defensive options. Oh, big block here. Yeah, I think this would be enough. They spend the whole meter.
No, they don't know the conversion.
The drop, unfortunate. I think that was an accidental drop there. Now you're in such a bad position. Can Dax turn this around? One Superman punch could end this. Just wait, opt to wait and get their meter back.
I do like the awareness from Panos using those air fireballs as well to try and deny that Superman punch approach. But Dax now out of
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
a full screen normal.
Damn! Wow.
You saw that too, Hispanic, right?
That was clean! I was speechless.
Amazing.
That was such a clean back heavy punch to punish that.
That, like, oh man, I got hit. Like,
that is mental damage if you're the Dhalsim player. Like, all right, again, you know, a lot of confidence there. But again, Dak is one of these characters, one of these players, man. I've played against him multiple times, and his whiff punishes are on point. And
that's
so he's the one you got to look out for.
Awesome.
Oh yeah. Nice pressure here. Trying to chip away at that drive gauge against the Dhalsim. Getting him close to the corner. There's a teleport though. Superman punch to call it out. More pressure.
It's good. Drive reversal to deny the plus frames. Has to be very careful here.
He does. Nice call out there on the
carries on the side of Dax as well.
Wow. Gladius catching that initial hurt box there. Trade, you're in the air. You're burnt out here. You got to hold a lot of this here. Level 3.
You're not quite dead, but you are guessing for game here.
Indeed. There is the modern level 3 and the modern level 2, right? As a reaction.
True.
Gotta be careful. How does Dak play this? Plays it slow. Good hit there. And nice strike.
That was so good. That was so good.
You got level 3. You're not covering.
Oh man.
Panos not quite able to make it happen.
Listen, man. Cooking up right now. Captain Dax.
Dax is looking clean.
Yes. Captain is Captain Dax.
The fun part about gambling is that you can lose it all, so.
I love the copy pasta chats. Dude, I gotta say that right now, you know, Panos gonna have to adjust it. Playing this well, right? Not like the way they're playing Dhalsim in this matchup so far has been incorrect, but these teleports have been a little risky, right? You know, I think him keeping Dak at a distance here with the limbs has been working out the best for him. Because Dax's perfect parries and whatnot have been very on point.
The whiff punishes have been too, though, so.
That's true.
Panos has to be very careful.
Exactly, very much on point there. Nice float heavy punch. Did not get the combo though. Backing off. That gets a meter. Nice call out there. Look at Dax trying to chase him down. There's the whiff punish. Could not get the follow up though.
Punish and the Superman punch through the air fireball.
Ooh. Command grab. A whole lot of Oki stomping on their J's.
Good drive reversal, denying the pressure. I mean, that is the big thing with Dhalsim is once you get put into pressure like that, you're kind of forced to guess.
Exactly. You got no reversal until you have level 2, and even then, that does not hit crouching, right? So even then, it's very scary to use that.
Though Marissa isn't meeting with anything crouching, so.
Oh, brother!
That was insane.
Nice.
If the conversion happened, I would have honestly hacked gambling ram to change my bet. I would have had to.
Yep. Nice, perfect parry.
Perfect parry.
Oh, didn't get it.
Sways this round.
Indeed, it's very.
The timer is burning.
Oh my god, they went for the command grab. Superman punch to close it out though.
Block.
And they timed it out.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
There is no way Captain Dax stealing that win and running with it. Got that first round here. Panos down a round.
So the big thing for Dhalsim here is, of course, zoning is going to be a very effective game plan, but he has to take the advantage when he can, as far as pressure is concerned. So what Panos is doing here a lot is just kind of backing up, and honestly, this could be a symptom of Dhalsim's restricted normals in Modern, because I don't know what he loses.
I'm feeling like it's looking like standing medium kick is lost here, right? It's a very solid neutral tool for Dhalsim, and not having that, a little scary. Nice teleport there, but like you said, right, Panos at least trying to work his way out, right? Do what he can to get as much of that chip damage as possible. But Dak is ready. Got him in the corner. Now he's going to take full advantage of this.
Absolutely, and I mean, he has to.
Ooh.
This is points on the board.
Indeed, nice switch into the throw. Good stuff there from Panos, getting around here.
See, I don't know if Dhalsim loses his glides at all, because a lot of Dhalsim's pressure once he connects with you is he throws you and then he does down forward light kick, and you have to guess.
Right. Definitely something to look out for, whether or not that is something they lose. I'm not entirely sure. This is something I'm going to definitely study up on post-match.
Yeah,
right?
Modern Dhalsim is not a character I ever expected I would have to commentate at any point in time.
Very true.
There's like one legend Modern Dhalsim, but
what a goat.
I don't think he enters tournaments.
Right, nice, perfect pair here coming from Dak. This has been so big for him to turn these situations around. The patience here from Dak, and again, the Marissa health also definitely a factor here, right? Just a little bit more health to work with,
especially on a character like Dhalsim whose damage is really low.
Right now, you're one hit away, one heavy kick, one medium kick. Anything could kill right here. Maybe you can take a fireball. There it is. Another perfect parry though. No, couldn't get the punish. Oh no!
He used on you there. You could have punished
from Panos.
Yeah.
You see the second hit of the hard combo come out. She's so negative. So.
Yep. That is true, right? Second, that if Marissa does that target combo, but it's always scary to try and challenge it, right? Because Gladius.
If she does regular Gladius, like not charged or anything, she'll just counter hit you. If she charges it and you press something that's not a low, you get blown up.
Yeah, always a little scary to do that.
Ooh, good back on the parry.
Yes,
I think maybe Panos is catching on to that because whenever he does a teleport normal, Dax always tries to perfect parry the follow-up afterwards.
Nice jump in here, though.
Good jump over.
Sir.
It's going to be some big advantage here for Dax. Gets the drive rush, but drive reversal from Panos going to deny the pressure.
Yep, I like that reset there. And look at this damage to the drive gauge here. Dax hitting a bit more of their own.
Honestly, often much scarier than damage to your health bar.
Yeah, especially against Marissa. And in this matchup,
yeah.
Whew. Nice air-to-air there to shut down the float. Another reversal, though, from Panos.
Reversal.
Got the side switch into throw. And them standing, I think standing heavy punch there.
Does he come? Oh, actually, yeah, because if he's doing jumping light kick, that means he loses jumping light punch, which is his way to combo after teleport. For a quick overhead.
That's true, actually, yeah.
So I was curious why that wasn't being used, and I was like, oh, modern.
Well, you know, again, the answer, I think, to most of things of why he's not doing X or Y is he's playing modern. So.
Yeah, it's on modern.
Yep.
Still cooking, though. Looking a lot better here than before.
Indeed, yeah, that first round was looking a little scary, right? Dax looks very much in control, but now Panos looks entirely in control here. And nice, got him in the corner. There's the command grab.
Throw as well.
Yep, gotta watch for the reversal. There's the DI instead. This is gonna be some big damage here. No, the drop, unfortunate.
Drops.
Oh no.
Decides not to challenge after the Gladius. That is -4.
Indeed, now Dax has to work their way in yet again. Them losing that opportunity to close it out there potentially. Are they going to regret this? Level 3 is an
I like the
option.
awareness trying to whip punish here. Like, Dax understands that they aren't at any real threat of damage at this range, and they're able to just kind of throw out that back heavy punch in anticipation of a whiff. Oh,
Good job.
nice.
Good job.
No confirm off of the whites for Panos, but does still get the jumping medium punch to connect.
Indeed, solid stuff there. Look at that. Look at chat adding me in the Discord saying what he. Holy cow, he loses a lot. Yeah, he loses quite a bit actually. Loses Yoga Mummy. Loses the torpedoes. Loses a lot actually.
Oh, he loses the torpedoes in Modern?
He does, yeah.
That's
at least
awesome.
I think both. I think he loses both. Torpedo's crazy. There's the charge actually. Okay, that charge did happen before.
Dawson just can't function then.
Listen.
Panos is just cooking.
Panos is out here. And I gotta say, okay, that charge was in time. I did see it. So charge on the side of Panos. I didn't want to say that. So if they do get this win, that is 2 points for them. But if Dax brings this back and wins this one instead, they're gonna lose a point.
Good confirm. It's level 1. It is
Did
the
they-
Modern input, so it did less damage.
Dax.
Doing a very good job at zoning Dax out here, though. The health bars are really close. This is one touch from Marissa. One good jump in, and that is the end of Panos' life.
It is indeed. Superman punch, got him in the corner. Reversal again.
Decides to burn out on the drive rush, and the drive reversal calls it out.
Indeed, now you got so scary here. Dax has to find a way in, or maybe wait to get that meter back, but there's 30 seconds on the clock here. Oh my god, look at the nice anti-air there from Panos. Jump ins. Oh my gosh, anything kills? Yeah.
Just needs anything. There it is.
Great
Panos
job.
on set point. They do have
Panos.
charge here, so they could gain that extra point.
Yeah, could get a good lead here. Dax just trying to find any way to close this distance. Try and get a point on the board. If they're able to get a win here, that'd be huge in turning this around. Awesome, man. All these fireballs, the yoga comets, everything. So much stuff on screen. And you just gotta find that, find the thread. Gotta find the needle in the haystack in that armor. Nice back heavy punch. Could not confirm anything off of it.
Just
punish
barely
here.
out of the range of the back medium pick there gets. That's like +9 or something.
Yeah. Dak now, unfortunately not able to get a punish. Oh, nice slide there. Not much there from Panos. Panos now burnt out. This could be what Dak needs. Does this hit?
That's not gonna hit. No.
Don't. Okay, yeah, no punish here, but not the worst. Okay, going in. Heavy punches. Yoga teleports right now. There's a DI there from Dax trying to call something out. Was not ready. The teleports. Oh my lord. This man is flying all over the place.
Yeah, we got the
Connects
points.
with
Good
the
job, my
jump in as
man.
well.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Did I fuck up that? Did we charge that? Did I mess that up?
Yeah, we charge it.
Damn, Panos locking in, getting his point team 2 points there. Again, Erebus, start us off, man. What were your thoughts on this matchup?
It started off really rocky for Panos. Like really rocky. But I mean they got a read on how Dax wanted to play the neutral game. And Dax did honestly a pretty good job, but Panos just kind of slipped through the fingers. Dawson can be really slippery. I mean, he does yoga, so it makes sense. He's slithering around. But I think Panos once they got a read on how Dax was playing the neutral game, they were able to just kind of dodge and weave around Marissa's options rather well, I might add. And I mean they closed it out really strong with the charge. So
Yeah.
I mean they're sitting pretty.
Yeah, I think it was interesting to see the modern Dulcim, and I think the more and more we watch it, the more and more we're just like, wow, that he loses that. Oh, he doesn't have that. He can't do this, right? And a lot of that was just very solid neutral game from Panos, right? Just the ability to get out, and obviously the teleporting at the end, right? It's so hard to kind of shut that down and lock it in unless you got some easy access to an air or, a big call out that you can do against the Dulcim. And I think for the most part, Dax, especially in that first game, right, made a lot of really good call outs, was getting a lot of good whiff punishes in. But Panos, I think after that first game was able to make the right adjustments, right? I think once he got to that final round on that second game is when he really started like changing up what he was doing on defense and on offense, right? Like especially zoning full screen to kind of keep Dax constantly guessing, right? To make it harder for him to find that crucial jump in or that crucial Superman punch to get the pressure going. And a lot of really good reversals on the side of Panos also, right? Dax would get in, would get ahead of himself, and Panos would get that drive reversal out in time to shut down that offense immediately. So just really solid stuff from Panos. Again, got that charge, which is really crucial. But Captain Dax getting a point keeps his team in that 2-point deficit, right? So very, very solid, and they still have a charge on their side as well. Great stuff from both players, but Captain Dax will take the fall here, and Panos get himself a chest. Let's see what he
You
gets.
get a compliance chest.
Indeed, get the Comet Tosser. Actually, literally the
That makes
perfect
sense.
title.
Yeah, was using the Comet to great effect.
Perfect title for a Dawson player. You'll love to see it. But moving into the Gambling Ram, we're gonna be right back. We have some ads coming up here. So again, chat, I'm sorry if you're not subbed or whatever. If you don't have an ad blocker, ads are coming. We won't start the next match until you're back, but we'll be back in a bit. Until then. So you were right twice, Erebus. Two times. The house is winning so far, Erebus. You are the house tonight. Where are you going next in Shadow Ace versus Fallen?
So I am kind of torn. These are both incredibly strong players. But I do think I'm gonna have to go with Conscript.
Ooh. Okay.
The profit is good too. The profit is fantastic on this. So
listen, could make a lot of money. Yeah, right now, looking at our Gambling Ram, Step 4, who's also part of the house, in first place with 8,000 potential. Erebus and Blazing Phil as well. NYC Matt, oh my god, there's a lot of... Okay, the fact that the market has not crashed for the Gambling Ram after the first game is crazy. 2 times chat has actually been correct. Like, the majority of chat has been correct in terms of their placements. This is very rare usually. So
we should be able to use the Gambling Ram winnings to buy like channel points or something.
Hey,
to redeem like sounds and stuff. I think that would be cool.
If that was something, I'll have to see if that's a possibility. I know we can make the bots.
You probably could.
We can make the bots connect to Twitch. I would have to ask Andy.
Ooh,
that's a good thing. I'll ask Andy. We'll see.
I like that idea. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it.
It's a good
I'll be taking a 50% cut.
Every 50% of all the winnings will go to you, Erebus.
Yeah,
so you're
of all the Gambling Ram winnings.
Chat is smarter than the commentator. You're not wrong. I did get cooked. Not both the commentators, at least. Just me. So I think since you can link and chatting can grant XP, it's a walkable process. It should be, right? Yeah, because if you want to get XP in the Discord to gain chests and to level up in the Discord, you can connect your Twitch account onto our to the Discord, and so our bot keeps track of that. So yeah, our bot potentially keeping track of the Gambling Ram and all that stuff and the money that individuals have could definitely be a thing, because we do keep track of overall winnings, right, from players that have won before. So definitely something we can look out for. Again, if you are joining in late though and you do not know what the Gambling Ram is, it is exclamation point bet space 1 or 2 for the player side. So 1 being Shadow Ace, 2 being Fallen's Conscript, space the amount you want to bet. You always start with 1,000. Don't go destitute like Kepler in the chat or like me. I am not paying.
Kepler betting the house and losing the house.
I am unfortunately also I'm not paying rent tonight or this month. Thankfully, I already paid it.
I mean, that's how it is, because like, I mean, you remember all like the hit songs from like 2015, where it's like, I don't have money, but I'm a party.
True, but I think we are back from ads. We are. I'm gonna stop yapping, get us into the waiting room, and get this next game on the road. Here going. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right.
So I forgot that the delay is 45 seconds, and I looked and I was like, the ads aren't over yet. Hang on.
Is it 45 seconds? It shouldn't be that long.
It is. I mean, there's 30 seconds left on the ads right now.
Damn, on my end it says it's done. Chat, are you back from ads? Chat, This should be back by the time.
I could just be eating extra ads because Twitch hates me.
I mean, real. By the way, I just want to say before we start this match as well, thank you so much to Green, Hayato, FGC, to Yimbo for the follows, Turbs for the sub, Cassius for the sub, and Button Checker 53 for the follow. Kepler as well. Thank you so much. Thank you guys all so much for following and being here tonight. Always a pleasure. Sizen, thank you for the follow as well.
Joining the crew.
Yes, and please, if
Y'all
you
haven't
are,
followed yet?
thank you so much. Look, listen, and hey, not only do we do this every Friday, I also stream on Mondays and Wednesdays, Street Fighter and other games, usually Street Fighter, and then Saturdays is usually Mario Party with the boys.
We gotta do a first attempt at some point on stream.
Oh God, you're gonna cook my ass, dude. Once Alex comes out, actually, I don't even want to fight. I don't want to play Alex against your JP.
You can first attend my random select.
No, God, no.
For 5 battling ram dollars.
Here we go. Division 3. Shadow Ace taking on Fallen Conscript. Shadow Ace already.
Definitely behind on the life, but Fallen Conscript not looking too hot on the drive gauge. So they're in pretty even positions here in terms of who wants to engage and who doesn't.
Yeah, you know, honestly, one of the big things here in this matchup that Ed can do better than other characters, or at least as good as, like, you know, Ken, is punish the first hit of Rekka, right? It is -5.
Yes.
So his goes pretty far. You know, Crushing Light Kick goes pretty far. It is 5 frames. And Fallen Conscript already punishing.
It does come with
your
itself.
chin, buddy.
A double. You gave me that double.
So you get very easy Shindering setups off of that, which is very nice. I don't know if Conscript has those.
I know he's got some of them. I don't know if he's got the Shin combo.
Yeah, I don't know if he has the beefy one. See, a buddy of mine plays that. He actually just got top 8 at DIY, which is nice. He hit it on stream on someone.
Dang. See, that's the dream.
That's aura. That's aura.
That is aura. Ed Desync easy. You heard it here, chat.
I mean, speaking of aura, Conscript.
Conscript?
Alright, yeah,
Really
let's
good
start.
right now.
Alright.
Taking the first game.
Nice.
See how this next one goes. This might be our charge.
Maybe. We'll see.
Ow. Damn. Lock in, Fallen. Lock in, Fallen.
Lock the hell in. This man quit school to play Street Fighter. You can tell.
Damn. Listen, Fallen, if there's a player that has improved drastically since Street Fighter 5, Ed enthusiast since Street Fighter 5 as well, I believe, if I remember correctly. Fallen Conscript, man, he has gotten so good since Ed has come out. Right, really has found his character. Nice, perfect parry. Gonna get the back throw here. Shadow Ace not in a great spot here. Nice confirms here. Gonna get the drink.
Shadow Ace good confirm. Gets the drink level as well. Has to be careful here though. You are moving into Ed's prominent range. His buttons are huge.
Trying to get in there. Try to get a whiff punish on something. Nice dive kick there. Finally coming out. Nice cross up though for Fallen Conscript. Just going for the forward jump immediately on wake up. Shadow Ace not ready for that. Oh, went through, but no punish there from Shadow Ace. A little awkward. I don't think he expected him to go with it. Getting the Rekka there as well. Put himself in the corner. Ooh, brother!
I was thinking for a second there that Shadow Ace might have been able to get that, but Conscript fucking things up.
Yeah, right now Conscript looking very solid right now, and Shadow Ace having a lot of troubles dealing with this. Very uncharacteristic of him here. Nice jump in here from Fallen Conscript.
And we mentioned before that the big tool that Jamie can use is Makai, but Conscript has not allowed Shadow Ace to level up.
Yeah, he hasn't exactly.
Shadow Ace is level 3 move. Or no, it's level 2.
Level 2. It should be level 2. Yep.
I don't play Jamie.
Yeah, level 2 to get that. See if he's gonna get it. But he's been going off. He's been going from Oki more than often, right? Off of throws, he's been getting the drinks, but hasn't been trying to steal him in neutral here. Nice hit here.
Yo, that was a hell of a delay.
Alright. Nice.
Charge. Yep, we're charging.
Oh my lord.
They are charging for the next one. Oh, that doesn't quite kill though.
Yeah, it's not gonna matter.
Do what you gotta do. I think you gotta tell me.
Let's charge. Yeah, let me just.
They're charging. I hear it. I hear it in the chat. So they confirmed it. I'm putting the charge up. All right.
Yep.
So charge coming in from Team 2. Shadow Ace might need to back out here and maybe think this through a little bit.
Maybe take a quick breather.
Yeah.
Think about the match a little bit.
Exactly. Oh, backing out here. I think he went back in, but probably talking to the team.
Not controlling.
Okay.
Let's get man. Fuck this head. Oh my bad. Like someone streaming.
So I have I
cursing.
figured out
I'm
why
cursing.
my
I'm
stream
sorry.
was
I'm sorry.
45 seconds behind. Something happened with Twitch. I don't know what. I just reloaded it and now I'm up to date.
There you go.
Now they're pretty much matching.
You gotta love Twitch, man. All right, well, team 2. Don't worry, I understand. But team 2 right now, getting that charge. Charge is up. Let's see what happens here. Conscript gets this win, right? Shadow, though, if he gets this win, right, will put team 2 back to 4 points. So even if Conscript wins, it'll only be tied up. A nice burnout here against Shadow Ace. Oh no, caught the jab. Unfortunate.
I think the idea there from Shadow Ace was they're going to try and build that one bar on the jab. And then try and super. Unfortunately, they did not build the bar.
Yeah.
They were not able to respond.
But here comes the pressure here from Shadow Ace. Nice! Oh my gosh, backing off. It's almost like he's reading.
I do level 2, but I'm like, nah, save it.
Yeah, I was scared to use it.
Conscript right now reading Shadow Ace like a book, and like you said, it's just been Shadow Ace unable to even get a single drink the entirety of this match.
No drinking for Jamie tonight.
Indeed.
No drinking and drive rushing.
Hits
getting
coming
put
in.
in the shackles of Ed's whip.
Big hits coming in here. Another drink coming up.
Maybe a good start here for Shadow Ace. Gets the plus frames, jumps and puts himself in the corner. Unfortunately, Conscript is ready for it. Gets the DP.
All right. Nice hit him with the low there. The pressure's looking good right now. Okay, good confirm here from Shadow Ace. No drink though again. Did not opt for the drink, Rekka.
Just one touch here for Conscript though.
It's true. Burnt himself out though.
Does Jamie have the drink rush on Modern? I thought he lost it.
He does. I'm pretty sure he still has it. He's just, I think it's just the type of button you press. I think if you press light, he still uses it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you press light button after you do the first hit of the Rekka, it should give you the... Nice air to air there. Could not get a confirm after. Yeah, see, there was it. There it was right there.
Level 3.
Yeah,
Shadow Ace still in it. Conscript, very big advantage here though. Connects with the fireball, just one more touch is going to be it for Shadow Ace.
Yeah, Shadow Ace in such a scary spot here. Does have his level 3, 28 seconds left on the clock. There's nice level 3 here.
He's not dead.
Why? You're trying to DI a Modern player?
Walking. Who's off with that level 3 though?
Yeah,
why?
Is he gonna regret this though? Gonna be a lot of damage.
It is the Modern one, so normally that would have killed.
Nice there from Shadow Ace.
That was
Holding
good.
his ground.
Unfortunately, that did burn the meter.
Indeed.
So probably not going to build another level 3.
Yo, we'll at least have level 1 for this game, or at least defensively, which is gonna need. Good jump in there. Shadow Ace. Oh no! I think accidental button there. Got himself in the corner. Looking scary right now. Snatching him in and trying to push buttons there. Maybe that was supposed to be a DP, maybe not coming out.
Oh, nice with the safe jump.
Okay, throw, getting the drink.
It's a drink level.
Trying to go for throw there. Sorry, trying to go for backdash there. Nothing from Shadow Ace, I should say.
Conscript trying to find an opening.
Oh, no punish?
No DP either.
Yeah, also Jamie, one of those characters, especially once he gets that first drink, right? Once he gets that extra... Oh,
out of the corner?
Yeah, a little scary. He's got the Bakai,
Just
though.
A little bit. He does have Bakai now. That one tool that we mentioned.
Oh, buddy, there it is. 2 drinks now. Gonna build some of that back up. Here he comes. He's burnt out, though.
Shadow Ace.
Yep. Not even getting a drink right now. Seeing Fallen Conscript just trying to bait something right now. Shadow Ace gonna get his drinks, his meter back. Back down to 2 drinks.
Shadow Ace willing to play a little more patient to get out of that burnout.
20 seconds of clock. I don't know who has more life here. I think Fallen Conscript does.
Yeah, Conscript does.
Just by a bit. Just needs 1 hit.
All players.
Indeed. There was a dive kick. Going for the pressure, and there's a throw. Yep, and now Fallen Conscript is gonna play it back here. Oh, he's gonna play away. He's gonna walk away to the hit. There, what a tech to end it.
That was really scary.
Time it out.
Well,
You got it. We got it. No.
Oh my lord, that throw tech there.
Well, well.
We've had 2 timeouts tonight. Wow. We are patient tonight. We are
I've also
patient.
been correct on all of my bets.
You're cooking, man. You're cooking.
I know.
I'll start us off with this one. This was looking a little. This is definitely, for me, watching Shadow Ace, it was definitely him not at his peak. I don't know, you know, maybe the nerves or something else coming on here, but Shadow Ace just unable to really get any of his pressure going, right? We usually see, especially once he gets his first drink going, I see him mixing up dive kick quite a bit, which is an especially good tool here in this matchup against Ed, right? Who has a slower, you know, a slower anti-air, right? It's going to be a little bit harder. He's going to have to either try and jab it or standing light kick it, right? Which can cause a trade or other problems. And we didn't really see it. Yeah, we didn't really see it being brought out all too much here. But Fallen, on the other hand, man, just aggression, staying on Shadow Ace, doing whatever he could to make sure he could not get any drinks, right? The moment we saw Shadow Ace get that drink, right, we saw the Bakai come out, right, and it hit, right? We saw him get the follow-ups there, and we saw him get the pressure going, but it was getting to that second drink here tonight that was so difficult that made such a huge difference. And Fallen Conscript just cooking up, getting a 3-0 with a charge as well. Amazing stuff. What are your thoughts, though?
I think, honestly, I mean, Conscript just had that, what's the word I'm looking for? Momentum from the start.
Right.
I mean, we mentioned it throughout the site, just not letting Shadow Ace get those drinks, which was pivotal in the success that Conscript was finding, because they were able to just play the fireball game and force Jamie to weave around them, and Jamie is slow as hell. Yeah. Unfortunately. As much as I would love for Jamie to be good, he's super cool. I love him, but he's ass. Let's be real. So as this is just another one of those cases of top 1 Ed bullying bottom 1 Jamie.
Real.
But
real. On top of that, a modern Jamie. Come on, man. You gotta Fallen Conscript, man. I hope you can sleep tonight. You know, on your S tier.
Yeah, sleeping on your bed of lies.
But with that though, Shadow Ace does take his fall here tonight. Fallen Conscript getting himself a little bit of a test here. Crystal clear. Good stuff. Nice little title there for.
That is also not to say Shadow Ace, incredibly strong player.
Yes.
Played that to the best of their ability. I am absolutely sure.
I'm thinking.
Unfortunately, it was just too much.
I'm feeling like I saw a little bit of life there at the end. So maybe if this comes back in a critical division, we see it's going to be different, right? Maybe a little bit closer. Maybe they can get the win. We'll have to see. Just gonna have to find some adjustment there for that matchup. So get in the training lounge. It could come back. All right, it could come back. But we got our next match here coming up. We got Yimbo taking on K7. Come up here next. Get your bets in. Erebus, congratulations, Erebus. You're actually the one with the most money right now. Actually, a lot more people bet on Shadow Ace there and were wrong. So Erebus, you are currently in first place with 8,000. Capricious right behind with 4,500. Then Captain Dax with 4,000. And why did I do that? And Turbs. So
now,
get your bets.
You know what they say about gambling? Every gambler quits before they're about to win big.
True.
Which is why I am going all in on K7.
All right. Okay.
I think the Aki has the power.
Yes, sir. Was there an add-on with Match Arena? There was a big $20 from Capricious. Capricious, I apologize.
Oh no.
The sound.
I typed 1 instead of 2.
You can cancel. Exclamation 1 cancel. Then you can reset.
Okay.
Yep. Capricious, thank you so much for the $20 donation. We're a big $30 here for the prize pool. Make Giles crouching medium kick cancelable. No. don't do that.
Please don't do that.
Do not do that.
Medium kick is already very strong.
Do not do that. -5, by the way. So please do not.
Plus.
Make it +1 on block. You're so true.
No, +3.
+3.
Come
oh,
on.
Real.
Don't be greedy.
Real. He should be able to walk up when
Make
you
it
crouching
+3.
medium kick and then throw you. It should be a mix-up every time you crouching medium kicks you on wake up. Oh,
you should
man.
honestly make it invincible. Let him wake up with crouching medium kick.
God, Jesus. Please stop. You're gonna manifest it, man. you're gonna manifest it.
I'm gonna manifest a Dragon Ball Fighters-esque Mickey Mouse patch.
Please don't say that, dude. We already had
Word.
Tekken. Listen, Harada already has like wiped the board clean. All right, we saw it on chat.
Harada fired everyone.
I know. Moose with a big 5 gifted, shooting 5 people in the chat. All those 5 people, you're now subs. I'm so sorry. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Moose. Indeed, Jazz, big Jazz. All right, let me stop yapping. me stop yapping here. Let's get into this
Into
match.
the action.
Yeah, we're
I see Yimbo on the Terry. Are they spending their character change?
They might
Play
be.
Terry?
They might be.
Honestly, that's a smart move.
Okay.
That is a very smart move.
So yeah, remember, so both sides have one character switch that they can do. They can do it before the match starts, they can do it mid-match, it does not matter, but once they switch, that's it, right? They have to keep that character. If they want to switch
Otherwise,
again,
they lose a point.
Exactly. They will lose a point if they switch again past that. So if he's opting to go in with the Terry starting off, then he's committed to it, right? Unless they want to give up a point. And they're down right now, so they probably don't want to do that. So
1700 with modern Terry too.
yeah, pretty good.
So nothing to scoff at.
Yeah, and modern Terry also very solid. Does not lose a lot, right? Keeps a lot of his good buttons. So definitely excited to see this one. So Yimbo on the left and K7 on the right. I can't type. There we go. Get started whenever you're ready. But if you would like to be a part of this as well, I'm going to say real quick, Exclamation point Discord, please join the chat. Message me directly if you are interested in playing an STB. If you are interested in pulling a team together to play an STB, we have any Friday in the future is open, right? If it's open, I'll tell you. But like, if at any point you want to do this in June and July, I will set aside a Friday for you guys to play. I will find a team to take you guys on. You don't have to find all 10 players. You just need to find the players on your team. Hell, you could even find just 3 players, and I'll find 2 more to fill in for you. So if you're interested in playing, please join the Discord. It's a lot of fun. The players here are having a good time. You get to see it all. You get to plan it out, and you get to have your homies backing you up as you go in. But here we go. And we get the Korean theme, dude.
Getting right into the action at lightning speed. We have Yimbo starting off really strong here.
And I want to just say real quick, both teams no charges. Right? Very rare that we see no charge before Captain's Vision. Ooh! Yes, sir. What a side switch there from K7. Gonna get the full combo here. Nice, I love it. Tried to jump out of that. Not dead.
And that's death. Meaty fireball guaranteed.
Even burnt down.
K7 cooking up. Nice anti-air though there coming from Yimbo. Got the overhead.
Making good progress in the neutral game.
Nice, I like that the slither right out there from K7 immediately after that fireball came out. Yimbo not ready for it. Situation turned around. EXDP on the command grab. DI. Not afraid.
Lots of DPs from the side of Yimbo.
Indeed. Look at that dash forward.
Oh my god.
Dude. No fear?
Spending the bar here, dude.
Dang. Yeah. Gonna get their meter back. Not a bad option here. Obviously, you're gonna lose it for the final game, but if they're feeling confident, level 3.
Double dash overhead.
and like,
I'm like,
like,
you panic. That's why.
Dude, my man said hold this. Hold this level 3, but it did not work out for him. Yimbo playing it pretty aggressive here, right? At least on defense, right? With those level 3s and the DPs. We'll see if he adjusts himself here. K7 though, another one, and K7 has just been ready. Going for the drive gauge. And there it is, burnt out already.
No super, so no way to really get around the drive impact here.
Nope, just gotta hold this. Oh my god, tried to wake up there with something. No, did not get the punish, but no punish again back. With the spaghetti, the damage is being left on the plate. Another drop.
All spaghetti, no sauce at all.
Oh my
crap.
Oh my lord. Look, those are level 1 confirms. I'm telling you, those crouching heavy kicks, he's trying to confirm that into super. DI got the stun.
Ooh,
not enough to.
No, not enough bar to kill.
No, definitely not. Especially if you drop it. Oh, big DI, but not enough.
Oh, nice.
Modern reactions, baby.
Yeah.
Hold on it.
Indeed, had to do a super or parry there. Nice air to air there, and good confirm there from Yimbo. DI immediately, but K7 got the jump. Another. Oh my lord.
What are we doing?
My man is throwing out. It is a fire sale of
haymakers.
Dude, it is a fire sale of EXDPs out here, brother.
Like K7 is seeing that too. They're cutting their combos short, knowing that Yimbo is just mashing DP. Which
crazy.
I respect. Like if they drop
Yeah,
that, you're mashing
nice.
DP.
Great space. That was huge. Oh yeah.
Listen, 2-0 so quickly. These last two matches have been so fast, and Yimbo.
They really have.
Yimbo just gonna have to make an adjustment here. Slow down, right? That's the main thing here. Slow down. Play a little bit more defensively, because I think in neutral here we're seeing some good plays, but on defense, get a little ahead of themselves. K7 though doing a great job of calling all of them out. Nice backdash there.
Ooh, good backdash. He gets a counter confirm as well.
Wake up DI. Get a power dunk there. Confirm here, another power dunk.
Good confirms.
Back it up, DI. K7 not ready. Caught him with the unk check.
Yeah, the unk check indeed.
Okay. One in. Nice, another EXDP though from Yimbo, as we've seen. Not afraid, and there's the throw, getting his first round.
Man, he gotta use the secret sauce.
Okay, Burn Knuckle finally coming out here. Honestly, this is one of those players, man, they're trying to find a way to overwhelm K7. And there's the DI again, just in neutral there, to just catch K7 pushing out a button. Not the worst against Aki, especially if they're spamming forward heavy kick, but always gotta be careful. Aki does have a lot of cancelable buttons. Crack shoot, safe on block there. Here.
The modern reactions are definitely helping.
Definitely, there's a cross cut there as well with the modern reactions. Getting some of his meter back was looking a little scary. There's the DI that got the wall. Did not get a punish though. Oh, the overheads, good lord. K7 trying to stay alive. Yimbo trying to get his first point here on the board. After quite a devastating 2-0 here. Nice confirm here from K7. It looks like they're going to spend it all. No, but they're going to drop it, but it's not going to matter.
That's not
It's gonna matter.
Honestly, I don't blame them. Especially against a player like Jimbo, right? Where you can't really, they've been doing a lot of wake up DPs, a lot of supers, right? Just get the kill, right? Trust in your own neutral. Big trade there. DI, ooh! Got it in
Often it's better
time.
to just go. You spend the bar, especially when you're putting yourself on set point like this.
I agree. I like K7 here, opting to fight for that drive gauge, right? Trying to destroy Jimbo's gauge as much as possible here. Trying to get some of their own. Sorry. K7 working to take out Jimbo's drive gauge, just to say.
Jimbo? Who's Jimbo?
Yimbo? How are you saying it? Is it not Yimbo?
Jimbo?
Jimbo? One Piece? Is it real? Ooh, nice whip punish. I like it. I like it. The shimmy there.
It was real, so I believe.
Listen, I believe in the plan.
Damage here.
Yeah, you'll be a lot. Okay, burnt out. You're in the corner, but Yimbo is burnt out as well. Oh, but here comes the Aki pressure. Nice DP. Was ready for that immediately. Oh, just trying to dash in. Good blocks here. Scary stuff, but the EXDP from Yimbo.
Love the modern. That was really good.
Definitely very willing to just EXDP. Why not?
I mean, especially in these situations, right, where you're in a block string, right? If you know your opponent's, if it's not a tight block string, right, go for it. And Yimbo, man, these DIs, just letting them rock against K7. And the big thing is here, right, those first two games, right, even if K7 called them out, Yimbo is still doing them, and so K7 is having to think about it, right? And we're seeing Yimbo now just apply pressure here. Okay, pulling him in. Burnt himself out for this. I don't know if it was worth it. Oh, nice! Whiffed it on purpose. Oh, level 2. Going for the burnout there. I like it. Oh, no.
Right
there he goes to the ground.
Yeah, unfortunately, they were getting out of the snake step there, so their hurt box went back up. If they were still in it, they would have missed. They would have dodged it. Oh, there's the pick. Yep. Good call there from K7. And now Yimbo burnt himself out. Interestingly enough, DI on the jump in. I don't blame him necessarily. Traction here.
Modern, that can be very scary.
Nice reversal. Even if blocked. Oh my lord!
That's not gonna feel good.
Good stuff there from K7. Went for the throw anyways. Tried to bait out DP there. Nice hit here. Is this?
No, not quite. It's modern.
Yeah. Oh, nice EX fireball there. Burnt himself out though. Fireball coming out. Don't trade on
This
that.
one's to level 2.
Tried to go for the full screen snake.
My question is why did K7 not immediately throw a fireball in level 2?
That is true. Maybe he didn't notice it. Right, heat of the moment, was not aware, and now Yimbo looking to make this a comeback after going down 2-0.
We'll see indeed.
And now look at that, Yimbo just not afraid to just...
on your plus ones is crazy.
Listen, we're out here, bro. Listen, if I don't know what I'm doing, my opponent doesn't know what I'm doing. That's the real thing here. Nice DI there from K7.
Response to the DI.
Yep. Yimbo was not expecting it. Probably wasn't trying to cancel into something.
This one left throw.
DP. Not the worst thing here for K7. I think K7 in general, right? It's not the worst if he gets DP'd here, right? Because Yimbo is burning himself out, but that big jump in is going to matter here.
Or he could just die.
Wow, what a cancel!
It's invincible.
That was a really weird interaction.
That was... I like it. So the interaction there and how that happened is he can cancel that the EX Fireball into the Snake Step there if there's a block stun there. And because it traded with the super, he was able to cancel. So what a call out there from K7. That was crazy. Oh, nice neutral jump here. Now you're burnt out, K7. Yeah, K7 got the lead here. Any clean hit here kills now. Trying to call out a super. We haven't even actually seen, we've only seen one wake up super from Yimbo. Saving it for the DI, I believe. K7 playing it safe. Nice, going in, another throw. Yimbo got his meter back though.
One touch here and K7 could take it.
Nice block on the overhead. Oh my gosh, and the jab gonna end this there.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Dude, we will take those. That was a fucking weird.
Yeah.
Almost taking my gambling RAM money, but that's not happening.
That was a scary match. I don't even know, like, how do you even talk about that match? Go ahead. I mean, you start us off, man. What were your thoughts on this one?
So first off, I like the character switch. Playing Mai into Aki is not fun. It's really just not a good time. Terry, I think, plays a lot better into Aki. And I think at first, Yimbo kind of shot himself in the foot with the DPs. Because K7 blocked like 8 of the 10 that got thrown out in those first 2 games.
Right.
And then Yimbo kept getting away with it because K7 thought that they had conditioned Yimbo.
Unconditionable.
Honestly, true.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, 100%.
It almost
like,
got them to set.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? I think once we saw Yimbo actually like slow down and actually do those reversal DPs in between some block strings from K7, right? Especially when K7 was in burnout and couldn't like cancel or do some other option to make it more safe. It was working out for them, right? And it was putting a little bit, I want to say the mental damage on K7, right? It was making him think about it more, right? And so that caused Yimbo to be able to take a little bit more advantage, right? Steal his turn back more often, right? And it took those 2 games, right, of losing for K7 to really come back and be like, you know what? I don't care if you EXDP me, right? I'm just going to go in, right? I'm just going to take the damage. You're going to burn yourself out. I'm fine with that, right? And I think that really made the difference there at the end, right? We did see some spaghetti from both sides coming out here and there with some drop combos, but Yimbo did a good job bringing it back those 2 games. It almost looked like they were going to make it, but K7 locked in, made it work. You know, listen to the teammates. I'm sure they said, "Hey, just get in on it, man. Just don't let him move, right? Get in there, force him in burnout," and it worked out. So
if we suffocate him, he's not going to be able to do anything. So.
With that though, Yimbo takes the fall here. K7's gonna get him some luscious hair. Would have been a good one for the Mai.
That's not a bad one.
Not bad for Aki. So, especially for the outfit 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, Aki's hair is kind of questionable, but I'm honestly convinced that Elena's barber hates her.
Dude, at least for her Bane outfit. Not the third strike outfit looks clean.
The third strike one looks great, but her regular outfit, her hair, it looks like she has like beef with whoever does her hair.
Yeah, no, it looks like
so bad.
Yeah, it's not great. It's definitely not great. Aki's hair is not luscious. You heard it here first, folks. Well,
not at all.
We are in our captain's division now, and it could close out right here, right? If there are no perfects on the side of Sizen, which we'll see, right? Because it is modern, it is Lily. Lily does like to run you over pretty hard. This is a first of 5. Kepler has the ability to close this out here. If Kepler does not get perfected and they win the set, that is it. It is a first to 15 overall, and this final match is a first to 5. Sizen, on the other hand, needs to get some points on the board to force the critical division and make it easier for his team to win once we roll it. So definitely gonna have to see how that one goes. Right, we're gonna see. This is gonna be very important here, this final match coming up. So lots of pressure on both captains, right? Kepler to close it out, Sizen to, you know, get some points on the board and stop Kepler from winning. So who are you putting your bets in? You are undefeated right now. 14,000, 32,000. Where are you going in on?
I just put it in the chat. I'm putting it in on Sizen. Assuming Kepler doesn't change characters, this matchup is so bad, and Sizen is very good.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, Kepler does have the Chun. I don't know how much they've been practicing on the Chun, right?
The thing is, Lily also does pretty good in the Chun.
That is true, right? So that's the other scary thing. So you have to see, right? We'll have to see on how this is going to go and how Kepler is going to play this matchup moving forward. But real quick before we go into it, right now, Airbus, the house, 32,000 potential. Capricious right behind with 11K. Turbs there right behind with 16K potentially. Why did I do that? Has 8K in the bank, has not spent it yet. And Hecka Doom with 8K potentially as well. Lots of money being thrown around right now. You have the potential to be a 32,000-aire. 1,000.
That's a down payment.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Could be making some big money here potentially.
Buying a house with my gambling ram winning.
So true. So true.
Keep gambling, chat room.
Please.
Keep gambling.
Always gamble. Always gamble. And again, if you guys would like to donate anything, please donate. We got a match Reno. Team Classic control is superior. There you go. Kessler coming in. Or K7, I should say, coming in. No shortcuts in life. But please donate to the Matcherino. We appreciate it. We already have $30 in the pot. Thank you so much to Capricious and to Noodles as well for donating. You guys are the goats. Hopefully in the future we'll have claim codes as well for the chat to just throw in there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We're switching over to Matcherino. It's a new thing. I got to edit the OBS a little bit here as well to add it everywhere. All that jazz. Do not worry. It'll look a little bit cleaner in the future. But let's get into this final match potentially tonight. Sizen on the left and Kep on the right. So again, this is a first to 5 matchup here. So a lot of time to adjust, a lot of time to, you know, you can like a lot of time for both the teams to back out and just think about what they need to do. Both the captains to take a breather, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, my set against Galaxy Brand is a great example of that. I was down 3-0 and then came back 5-3.
It's true.
Just took a quick breather, and that's all I needed. I just had to think a little.
It's always important to take that second to take a second to think about what you need to do. And like you said, right? Like you said when you made that comeback, right? When you were captain, first to 5 is a different beast, especially as we've seen in Red Bull Kumite. But nice pressure here coming from Sizen already. EXCP though from Kepler. Sizen burnt out here. Is Kepler gonna take full advantage of this? Okay, Optin trying to get that burn on that meter. Nice SPD. Tried to DP, but it was an empty jump.
Safe jump. Okay.
Right. Good stuff there. Wow, drive rush sweep. We're out here into another command grab. Kepler not ready for this. EXCP though to shut it down. Yeah, another one. For something there, Kepler gonna have to do something about these command grabs. But here comes Sizen.
The level 3 as well. Just ready for it.
Yeah, immediately shutting down. There's the burnout. You got one wing already on their side. Windstock's ready. DP.
There it is, the DP.
Let's go.
Quick first game there from Sizen.
I would expect nothing less from the second best Lily in North America.
Indeed, indeed. Kepler, though, can they make the adjustments here?
Kepler, one of the premier My players. That is absolutely true.
Very
There are
solid.
a lot of good My players, though.
There are indeed. I think the main thing that's going to matter here is Kepler keeping the meter advantage against Sizen, which is not going to be easy to do, right? but it's something that can definitely happen. Nice call out there. Sizen going for the anti-air with the modern. Kepler able to get out of the situation and reverse it. Here come the throws.
Throw
Calling
time.
up.
Good
Yes, sir.
delay.
Yeah, call out the back throw here. Should be enough to get the kill here. EX Ryumbu.
By the way.
Never mind.
Kepler. Okay. Yeah, turning that around immediately. Good old EX fan to start us off. Oh, tried to call it out there, but just a bit too far. Yeah. Now Kepler.
Attack on a little bit of drive damage as well.
Oh, what a perfect parry. I love that perfect parry there from Kepler. Get some corner carry as well. The double dash there was very good. Flash frames there, nice jumping over. Calling out Sizen there.
That's not -5.
No, it's not. I believe the EX, I think it's -3. I think it's safe. I might be wrong. Chat, check that.
That's questionable. Oh,
Definitely not.
Got it.
Okay, Kepler going down 2-0 quickly. There's, losing those first two rounds quickly, bringing it back and getting those 2 rounds immediately back on Sizen, tying it up 1-1. Hey, nice frame kill.
Revenge. That's it.
Indeed, indeed. Like that frame kill there from Sizen. Sizen going for the throw there. Maybe trying to call out something from Kepler. Oh, the side switch into the throw though. Did not kill, but close enough. 1 hit needed.
Great check. Great check.
Now Lily does lose 2 of her strongest buttons in neutral when she's on modern. She loses her medium kicks,
She does,
which
yeah.
are her cancelable buttons. Both of her medium punches are not cancelable. Can't do anything there.
Yeah, she does lose those, for sure, right? But she does, obviously, crouching heavy punch, still a button that she can use in neutral that is cancelable. Right, usually most of her big damage comes from that.
She's making their way in.
Ooh, man, the crouching medium kick there.
Was that was crouching medium kick.
You are
yeah.
crushing
I
it.
thought she lost.
You are my hero.
No, she still has it. Crouching medium kick, she still has. I think she has it if you do the auto combo. If you do the auto combo, you still have it. Yeah. So there are certain moves that you lose technically, but you still have them if you do if you tap the auto button.
Yeah, like some characters like crouching lights and stuff, it'll cycle between them.
Indeed, yeah, and you can do combos off of them still.
Okay, I see how it is.
Like for Geef, he gets his crouching light kick off of the auto combo, so we have to do both. Nice call out there from
Elena's got the
Sizen.
ADD.
Good call out there.
Isn't this 2-1
Yep,
Sizen right now?
It should be. Yep, thank you. I was literally about to do it myself there.
I saw it. I was like, wait a minute, didn't they win the first one like really well?
Indeed, nice call out there from Kepler. Big throw here. Now you're burnt out. Here comes Kepler. What an overhead there into the stun. Yeah, I love it. Kepler, to spend the meter here. The drive meter, I should say. Saving that super meter for the final round.
Gotta hold on to it.
You do. Kepler looking to make this 2-2. Again, Kepler, even if Kepler does not win this set, right, getting some points on the board makes it closer and easier for their team to win in the critical division. What a confirm. Level 1. Oh, drive rushing in. Got caught by the Condor. Nice crouching medium kick there, getting catch. Gonna get the follow-up here because of the enhancements. Awareness there from Kepler. Wind stalk in your face. Oh, got hit.
Confirm.
Yeah. I think Kepler potentially opting to get hit there, but they didn't expect the level 3 to come out. And now they're in the corner in a terrible spot here. And there's another command grab. Is this death?
That's gonna be it.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
Barely.
You threw a rock. Level 3. Oh. What a call out from Kepler.
That was so clutch.
I was looking for the chip out, and I knew I was trying to get hit on
That is some young fellow reactions, bro. Damn.
Yeah, Kepler is insane.
Don't let anyone say that Kepler don't got those. She's the GOAT. Tying it up 2-2. We got ourselves a match here.
Takes a showdown, so.
Exactly. Nice.
The Honda though, that's kind of rough. But.
Listen, man, the Honda players. Like I said, man, once the Honda player has embraced the glue, right? Like they reach like a different level of zen. Not like just their thought processes. You just can't understand them.
It's true.
Here comes
Just
the
ask
pressure.
him on. He doesn't know what he's doing either.
True. Throws coming out here. Nice anti-air there and gets the follow-up because of the
Nice.
EX.
Well.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
I'm here for it.
Indeed, indeed. Kepler coming in here. Nice throw. Fireball's coming out. Nice, again, getting caught doing a drive rush right after. Level 1 though, but got blocked. Big damage coming up here for Sizen.
Conversion.
Command grab.
Grab as well.
Oh my gosh, ESTP from Kepler's.
30 UP. I like it. Good back row.
Turn the situation around. They got the fire stalks blocking that. Getting hit here. I think there's gonna be enough to get the full kill here for Sizen. Yes, sir. Sizen.
Show me your strength.
Put him in the dirt. So unfortunate that Mosh Pit Messiah is not here to see this.
It's tragic.
Never mind, there he is.
There he is.
Yep. Asking you shall show.
Asking Mosh Pit Messiah shall mosh.
Indeed he will. Okay, nice whip punish there from Sizen.
Chooses to burn out there.
Oh my gosh, empty jump into throw. Yeah, didn't catch a parry or anything, but Kepler doing nothing there. Nice low, got the follow-up here. Sir, Ryumbu overhead and got the follow-up again. Yes, sir, getting a combo off of that. DI into the stun, no modern reactions. What's going on? 69.
I was like, I don't think it would have killed you.
69 every
69
time.
every time.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. The Brian F classic. Surface decent.
Level 1.
Throw, but the level 1's gonna come out for Kepler.
It is. Jump in. Nice empty jump from Kepler.
Late.
Yeah, I think Kepler, tried to get a side switch there and walked a bit too far. Oh, nice fighting back. Not get the follow-up. Sizen close to burnout here. Gets the confirm with the stocks. More damage into level 3. Okay.
A lot of damage on the ground gauge here. Kepler's gonna be on the verge of burnout.
Yep. Are they gonna go in here with? No, waiting. They know they got the Kepler's got the reactions. There it is though. Got him in the corner. Did not get the. Okay, no frame kill.
That's a frame kill.
Yep. Frame kill. Nice punish with the condor.
Anti-air into it.
That was really, really good awareness.
Yeah, that frame kill, nasty, and that great whiff punish there. Stopping the condor there with the fan. Kepler. Throwing some more fans out here, trying to mix up Sizen. Good anti-air though. You're in the corner, you're close to burnout. Oh, now you gotta hold this. There comes the command grab. Nice! There's the dive kick coming from Kepler. What a whip punish there from Kepler! Level 3, gonna get their meter back. This is huge. Yep, this is huge. Okay, Sizen still got a bit of meter to work with. Good, perfect parry, and there's the command grab. Not a lot of damage, but got out of the situation. Okay. Got the Condor Spires when you're right in your face, and there's a command grab to close it out.
Nice.
Sizen taking a nice lead, 2 points. Just one more, and they take the set.
They do.
Not over though.
It's not. It's not. Kepler though getting these 2 games ties it up though. If Sizen wins this, it's still tied 12-12. Then it's just a raw 1st-3 at the end. Oh my god.
It's just a 1st-3 critical division. That's it.
Indeed, indeed. Unless we see some perfect, right? Perfect's always viable. Nice DP there from Kepler. Oh, empty
Ooh,
jump
that's
in.
unfortunate.
Yup. Reversal getting called out there. Gonna be a lot of damage here for Kepler. Got him in the corner here. There is the modern reactions. There it is finally. Not the end of the world though for Kepler.
I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, I agree. Went over that. Didn't get the punish here.
Just be a waste of resources.
Oh, Kepler got the hit here. Gonna get the
crushing heavy punch.
Yeah, I don't know if you can punish that. Like,
So you can get a punish. You do have to drive rush into a button immediately. It's like minus 22-ish. You can't dash forward like with Rashid, right? With that dive kick, you have to do a drive rush, unless you have like a very far button. Okay.
Good start here for Zeeson.
It is. Oh, what for the target combo? Oh my lord, these early players.
it.
I like it too. I like it too. Kepler trying to keep that aggression going. Good throw here.
Push her up.
Sizen in the corner.
To initialize the good old throw loops as well.
Oh no, the drop!
Oh,
But
that's unfortunate.
Kepler unfortunately throwing a fireball there. Gonna miss their opportunity to get a kill. Here comes Sizen with the pressure. Gonna get the burnout. Yes, sir.
Nice.
That was good.
Not worth
not
it.
willing to spend the super. I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all.
I agree. Here comes level 1. We'll want to call out there from Sizen, expecting the command grab, but Sizen was ready. Still has the stocks though.
Command grab. This is set point here for Sizen.
Is this? Oh no, they try to make a call out there. The drop though. EXEP, Kepler still alive. Oh, and that's...
But the command grab is
You're
gonna
crushing
be enough. Zeason.
Those command grabs, especially like
I've
as she
been
fell to the
correcting
ground.
all night on the gambling ram. By
Dude,
the way.
you're what a god.
Let me just mention.
Erebus stocks are up.
36,000 air.
Erebus stocks are up. What a match between both of these players. Man, start us off, man. What were your thoughts on this one, dude?
That was so cool. The respect from both players was really nice. They both understand the matchup. They both understand what to look for, what to watch out for. I think Kepler, if there was like one more match there, I think Kepler could have taken it. Like just a little bit more time to adjust to modern Lily specifically. I think could definitely have paid off. But Zeason, I mean, completely obliterating fans, making them obsolete almost in that matchup was incredibly strong, and definitely gave them a lot of the edge. The command grabs as well. They were like what, like 15 for 20 on command grabs.
Yeah, I mean, it was on point. I like the side switch command grabs from Sizen. I like the use of EX Condor, especially on the return trip from the fans that were hitting them, right? If they had the Condor, if they had a stock, right? You know, if you have stock and you spend EX, it is Fireball invincible. And, you know, even if Kepler blocks it, you're still plus, right? So it's an amazing option there that Lily has, so long as they have stock. And I think Kepler, for the most part, did a really good job of keeping the pressure on Sizen. But we saw Sizen, though, not afraid to just steal stocks in neutral, right? You know, a lot of the times when you think, oh, I'm just going to get one and do nothing, they would steal two, sometimes even all three. And Kepler just looking like a deer in headlights, right? Because sometimes it could be a little scary to try and contest that, right? Because Sizen could cancel it and then go immediately into a Condor Spire. So, and which he showed as well throughout the set. So great options coming from Sizen, and I like the mix-ups from Kepler as well, mixing up their approach options, especially after the fan throws, and even outside of that, using the level 1 install as well, very well. So great stuff from both of these players, great usage of all their tools. But I think, like you said, that could have gone either way with maybe one more game, but Sizen though was able to close it out. I mean, every game was basically final round, so great stuff.
Yeah.
With that, though,
both incredibly strong players.
With that, though, Kepler takes the fall here tonight. Let's see what Sizen gets, and then we're going straight into Critical Division. The wheel appears. Last ranker. Nice little title there for Sizen. Congratulations. Next time you're on STB, you can equip that. But Critical Division. The wheel.
Go. Dun.
Here we go.
Last time I did Stream Team Battle, I got wheeled.
Round and round it goes.
Don't do it to me, boss. Don't do it.
Like Jesus.
Division 2.
D2.
We're getting Yimbo.
The closest
Shit, it
set.
actually is.
Yimbo.
Dang, got wheeled. I like how getting wheeled is the term now. Last time I played, I got wheeled. Okay, so everyone is aware for this one, this is gonna be a rematch between Yimbo and Kessler, which was a very close match. Yimbo is still on Terry, so they can stay on the Terry. If they do switch off the Terry, they technically will have to give up a point. So we'll definitely probably be seeing the Terry. I'd be surprised if they switch off of them anyways. But this is our closest match here tonight, right? It's a first of 5 over. It is a first of 5. I just want to say real quick, it is a first of 5 overall in this set. Oh my god, they're already going in. Wait, don't start yet.
I thought they just played until someone won.
So it was before. So we have updated the rules.
Oh.
So it is now a first of 5. If neither team hits 15, then during that first of 5, then we roll the wheel again. So,
Ooh, okay,
and that's to
okay.
give more people more chances to play. Generally, it still ends in the first one. But since they decided to go and get your bets in, Step's gonna leave it open for a little bit longer. But these guys decided to just go right into it. It's fine.
Wait, I need to bet my money.
Yeah, go ahead. I need to get this going again. I need to reset this up. These players are so excited. All right, get your bets in again while you still can. Final match of the night, potentially, unless there's like a lot of perfect somehow, but I don't expect it to be. Nice DI.
You're doing a really good job about DIing those.
Yimbo
really needs to revisit that. Oh, that's gonna get blocked.
Indeed it is. Gonna be a lot of damage here, Yimbo. No, the drop again. Unfortunate from Yimbo.
Chooses not to put Yimbo in the corner, and unfortunately dies for it.
Indeed they do. I think they wanted to go for the drive gauge damage, but Yimbo said, I'm just gonna burn myself out anyways and take you out. Overhead reversal there from K7. Oh, DI, nice. Okay, went through them. Didn't get a punish, but at least made us a meter there. Good burn. Yeah, -5. Going in. Reversal.
I mentioned it before, K7, I was like, I think I conditioned this guy. No.
Yeah, no, you gotta be always ready. Especially against Yimbo. At any point, we might see one come out, especially if it burns him out. He's not afraid to burn himself out. Just like we see there, and he drops the combo again. Yimbo with the just unfortunate spaghetti everywhere. K7 should be able to close this out. What an air-to-air.
Oh my god.
He's got those?
Oh my god.
That was a crazy combo. Right? That was a great combo.
My bad, chat. Chat, I'm gonna shut up. My bad. Sorry.
You can't predict what someone doesn't know they're about to do.
My bad. Listen, you know what? Yimbo, you got those, bro. He got that shit on, bro. He got it. What a fucking commentator's curse. Chat clip that. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Nice.
Good drive rush.
Indeed. 7. Good hit there with the whip. Got the poison on them now. K7. We're seeing K7 play a lot more defensively now, playing more passively. I wasn't ready. Yeah, wasn't ready for that again. Frame kill into a crushing medium punch. Nice whip punish there from Yimbo. Yimbo looking like a completely different person here. What a tech. Jumping again, not afraid.
It's cold, dude.
Yimbo looking like a man possessed right now.
He's going ham on the stick.
Indeed he is, trying to lock it down, trying to get the dub for Team Modern. Can they do it? We're coming in, K7 with a trade. Fireballs. Oh, what an interesting interaction there.
K7 needs to just kind of slow things down here, because the DPs are running rampant from Yimbo.
Indeed, they are. There's a DI, desperation move.
They're willing to just DP everything and anything. K7 needs to respect that.
Good lord, Yimbo. Are we gonna see K7 back out?
Yimbo's been playing well. He's been using his prep.
Man. Hey, right now. Yimbo quick.
He's Himbo.
He's Himbo. Wait, pause.
That has another meaning.
Wait, pause. Oh god.
Pause.
Yimbo.
Hold on.
Yes, sir. Nice anti-air. Yeah, K7 though. Gonna have to make some adjustments here quickly. Yimbo on set point, or on exhibition point here. If they can close this out.
Potentially. Yeah.
No pause, happy pride. What a call out. No punish. Oh my gosh. Again, just spaghetti. Good parries here. Did not get a punish there. Yep, it's just a bit too far. Predictable.
Good option here for Yimbo. And baits the throw tech as well. Just one more round and that is going to be it. Yimbo will take it.
Himself really hard right now.
Yimbo is locked in right now.
A lot
K7.
different than what we were seeing earlier.
100%. Yimbo finally slowing down, playing so much more defense, like playing patiently, looking for the whiff punishes, and it's working out. He's completely shutting K7 down, who just has no idea how to deal with this, and there's a DI again!
I'll check.
Dude, 100%. Another unk check on this FK7. A DI back. Oh my god, these drive rushes. Is this should be death?
No, that's not death. The drop.
Oh no! Okay, this could be what K7 needs. Yimbo not burnt out though. There could be an EXTP in their pocket.
Yimbo's gonna kill with an EXTP here. Calling it.
There it is, K7. Nice, finally calling it out.
Red.
They should be able to spend all their meter here and get the kill. I think they're gonna do it. They need to. Don't risk it.
There it is.
Listen,
Fucking sick.
that was divine intervention. You
Lock in, chat.
It's true, lock in.
Team Classic telling K7 lock in. That was your moment. Turn this around.
I want my money.
Yeet. Who'd you put? Did you put K7?
Yeah, I put it on K7.
Oh man.
I believe.
The timeline corrected itself indeed. Going in. DI. Nothing from K7 again. I do believe that is special cancelable. Not
that's
super.
cancelable, but he built the bar with the impact of the button, so.
Gotcha. So scary. You're in the corner. Big damage here. Is Yimbo gonna spend it? He's not. Next hit kills here though. Oh, what a perfect pick. And the burnout. K7 needs something level 3. You did it. No, you challenged the modern reactions. Not like this.
The modern versus classic exhibition.
Come on,
someone deciding to test the DI reaction.
No.
Possibly the worst thing that you could possibly test.
That's it. Wait, they played another one, but that's it, guys. That's it. I left it on first to 5 just in case, but that is it. That is 15.
Our finish.
Yep. I will back out of spectating. That is it. That is the whole thing. Wow.
Well, in the end, I lost the gambling ram.
Truly, truly unfortunate.
Every gambler does quit before they win big. I
Some
just haven't won big yet.
Dude, you were so
I'm not
close.
gonna quit gambling.
You were
and neither should you, chat room.
so true. Let chat. No, man. In the end, it doesn't even matter, man. I can't believe it. The fact I want everyone to know, before we went into these final 2 games, we had like 5 people with like 16K in the bank. Like at least potential to get 16K. Our winner tonight is Man from the Stars, who just pulled up, and Flying Rye on the gambling ram. So congratulations, Team M, Team Modern, showing off their skill. Again, you said it perfectly, man. Like ending it there in a modern
just so
reaction.
perfect.
It's just what an ending.
Ending. First off, throwing the entire exhibition, by the way,
Bro.
by deciding to check. I wonder if this is true or not. Do they have 2-button supers?
I mean,
they do, and they will do it.
real quick,
They will react.
before I forget, let me give, for winning the critical division, a super chest for Yimbo. Gaia Nightmare. I think he's a nightmare. This man is a nightmare. So congratulations That's okay for winning the critical division, for winning it for your team. Before chat goes and before we crown our Gambling Ram winners, who was MVP tonight? Who was MVP on either team? Who do you guys think cooked? Mostly on the winning team, obviously. Who on the winning team was the MVP here? Was it Yimbo with the 3-0 victory there at the end? Sizen with the 5-2? Panos as well with that 3-1 with the charge, right? Lots of options. So please throw it in chat. Who do you guys think is the MVP and who deserves it? Please go ahead and throw it in chat. Just put some names in chat. Step, whenever you're ready, let's give our Gambling Ram winners their reward. Let's see it. Gambling Ram winner, Flying Rye, flying 154 Pika, flying 154 Pika. We're adding emo viability for this soon. Don't worry. So sorry. Sorry that it doesn't just show up. We will be adding in emo viability soon. I think Andy is working on it. And now for the next one, Man from the Stars. Let's see what it is. I want an actual set with Yimbo. Where's he at? We stay on top. So true. Real. What a winner. Tell him to bring us our money. You guys both win a whopping 2,000 from the gambling ramble. Oh my god. Can you believe it, man?
I bet the entire house, and unfortunately, well, I didn't have homeowners insurance. It's unfortunate.
It's so over. Do they cover gambling debt? Is that
I don't know, actually.
Is that a thing?
All I know is that they're garnishing my wages now.
Yeah, unfortunate. Well, let's head over to here to the commentators booth and let's grab. I see Yimbo as the winner here. Yimbo Loki brought it back. Yimbo guy popped off for real. Yimbo, I don't see him in chat. Yimbo, are you cool for an interview? If you are in, I don't see him in. Okay, he actually just pulled up to the voice chat in there. Let me at him. At Yimbo, you good for an interview? Question mark. All right, Yimbo too strong. Here, we'll finally ask him what his actual name, how you pronounce it. Is it Yimbo or Jimbo?
I don't think it's Jimbo.
Hey man, listen. Hell yeah. All right, let me drag him in here. Yimbo, good sir. Are you there?
Yes, hello.
There he is. How are you doing, man? Listen, first off, I want to say congratulations on a dominant Critical Division win there at the very end. Sorry for a little bit of confusion. It is a first of 5 set technically, but if a team hits 15, then it ends, and you got the 15. Yeah, I mean, you got it. You got the 3-0 immediately. Cooked them up. So
yeah, I think the confusion was part of it because I felt less pressure because it was like, oh, it's only game 3 out of 5.
Right.
I don't need to like lock in. But yeah, good for me, I guess.
Listen, I want to say first off, what was the training leading up to the set? Were you looking up? Obviously, I know K7 got switched up at the end, but were you doing? Obviously, you know, you had a different opponent at the beginning. Unfortunately, there was a change like basically yesterday. But was there any like training for yourself, right? Things that you knew that you needed to work on, things like that.
Well, I'm gonna be fully honest. For like 30 minutes leading up to my match, I was practicing with Ryu in the training range because I thought I'm gonna play Ryu against Aki. That's my most confident matchup. But that last second, I don't know what came over me. I was just thinking about all my characters. I thought, Terry, man, that fireball, the low fireball, has got to fuck Aki up. I mean, wait, am I allowed to swear on the stream?
No, you can. You're fine. Don't worry.
Okay, just in case. Yeah, so that messes Aki up. So I thought, and I've been playing a lot of Terry lately. So I felt confident in my Terry ability, but not like specifically in a tournament scenario. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
but you know, I trusted my gut feeling and I went Terry.
No, I mean you cooked up. Erebus, do you have any questions?
Why modern? What made you want to play modern? Especially, I mean,
so true.
For Terry. For Mai, I get it. Mai on modern is incredibly strong, but Terry, I feel like ain't that great. Like,
good question. Well, to be honest, there's gonna be a very controversial statement, but I believe most Shotos are superior in modern.
Oh,
I can see that.
Having instant reversals, I believe, is extremely strong in this game. Right? I can just mash out an XTP during strings. You just saw that round. I won with an instant super. Right?
Dude,
it's so perfect. It's so perfect.
And
let me test this guy's super reactions.
It's hilarious. It's scripted. You can't make this up.
Absolutely wild ending.
It would have been scripted if I had bet on you for the Critical Division, and unfortunately I did not, and I lost all my gambling winnings.
Yeah, so I think the instant reversals far outweigh the losses. I think every Shoto except Akuma, the losses that they have are negligible and they can be worked around very easily. You know, Terry, he's still got the crouching medium punch. That's the class like driver's check button. He's still got the heavy punch. That's his main like combo starter. He's still got the long ass crouch medium kick. He's got everything. Well, what doesn't he have? Stand light kick? Fine, man. The jab is long enough, right? And at the end of the day, I'm not like a one trick. I can swap to Ryu if I ever need a long 5-framer.
Listen, I mean, I think you did a really good job. It seems like the vibes were immaculate in Team Modern. All right, you know, I assume you've played with these guys before, right? I know Panos pulled this team together. Right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, we're on the same modern Discord server.
There you go. Listen, well, two things. First off, where can we find you? Any shout outs?
I guess I have Twitter. It's let me pull up my Twitter. It's at Yumbo467708.
There you go. Heard it
That's
here
my Twitter.
first.
If anyone wants to follow me, I've got the Luke from Streets profile picture.
Gotcha. And any shout outs here, man?
Shout out Modern Controls. Shout out Buena Vista.
There you go, brother. GG's, man. Again, congratulations. And I will say, I actually have to pull up. We're getting an avatar, an artist. We usually have the MVP get a little cool artist avatar next time they play on STB. Yeah, so we're still making them for Terry and Mai and whatnot because we're a little behind. So we're waiting on that. But once I get them, I will send them your way. So you can have it equipped next time you play. If you play Terry.
If only you can make a Ryu one.
We do have Ryu ones as well. If you want the Ryu one, I can give you the Ryu one. We have 2 Ryu ones.
I'll take the Ryu one, man.
All right, I'll send you the 2 Ryu ones, and you can choose which one you want. So I got you.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, bet. Well, again, man, congratulations. I'm gonna send you back. I have to talk to you guys about the match Reno after this, so we'll close the stream real quick. But again, congratulations. I know it's like 2 a.m. if not late, like 4 a.m. in UK. Thanks for sticking out and being a trooper, brother. It was a lot of fun.
All right, have a good day.
Have a good one. Erebus, what a night.
Yes. That was a night.
I don't know what it is, man. Every time I bring you in here, it's just you do something, right? You know, you just make it crazy.
I sit on the mic.
Yeah.
And I talk shit about Street Fighter.
Real, dude. So true.
Man, this character sucks, dude. It's the key. It's the key. Janie's on screen. Boo.
Yeah, I gotta talk mad
I
shit.
want Ken mirror matches. I want my mirror matches. I want my versus Ken.
So true. Well, everyone,
real Street Fighter.
Everyone, if you can, again, thank you, Panos, for putting at the Matcherino. If you got anything else to donate to the Matcherino before we close it out here later tonight, very much appreciate it. Again, big thanks to Capricious and to Noodles for the 20 and the 10, respectively. Erebus, any final words from you? Where can we find you? We're going to go ahead. I'm just going to say this quick. We're going to go ahead and raid Neo Judai, who's currently watching Evo Japan. So you can go join him there.
Hell yeah.
Erebus, where can we find you?
Y'all can find me. I mean, I'm mostly just on Twitter. Just Erebus FGC. That's it.
There you go. Catch him here on STB as well. Yeah, catch him on STB probably, hopefully in the future.
At some point.
Yeah, back on it again, cooking up. This was rigged. I didn't know we were fighting the strongest modern warrior, Jimbo. Listen, man, what can you do, bro? I mean, modern pulled up. Big $5 there at the end. Shout out to Team Modern from Moshpit Messiah. Thank you so much. Sorry, but
all right.
With that, let me start this raid. We're gonna get ready. Thank you guys so much again for being here tonight. We will see you next week for Team Geef versus Team Kimberly. Look out for that. Yeah, look out for that announcement tomorrow. The teams are already set. They're ready to go. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be some crazy, crazy stuff. NY Mando, Coupon, Cuz Lightyear. We got the squads coming out, man. We got the crazy players coming out. So please stick around for that one. And get ready to spend some gambling money on Geef, buddy. So, Erebus, again, pleasure having you here, man.
Thank you for having me on, as always.
Love to have you back. I've been Hispanic at the Disco. That's been Erebus, and you are going to go see Neo Judai. We will see you next week. Have a good one.
I just killed my video ninja, so I disappeared.
All good.
Yo, STB.